Please do. Hey, you guys. It's Drunk Monkey 42 here. Back again on this lovely day to play some Dungeons and Dragons with friends and family. We are going to go ahead and do like we normally do, start around the table, introduce people, and get right into the game after a short little recap, hopefully short. So starting over here, we have Riley, who is playing Mal. Next to her, we have Justin, who is playing Thoron. Next to him, we have Zach, who is playing Priqrin. Next to him, we have Jason, who is playing Bahst. Next to him, we have Sarah, who is playing Bernnice. And next to her, we have Ron playing two characters, split personality, Bart and Bertram.
Hi, hello.
And then, of course, I am the DM, Ryan, for today. So it's definitely been a while. We kind of been spotty with the episodes. So as a recap, they left a dungeon of the 10th floor, made their way back up to Waterdeep. They were able to turn in a gym, the Spider's Eye gym, to hopefully to get this war stopped and turn around and get them to leave. They're still waiting on that, but you guys have pretty much had at least a full day's downtime in a way. So we've had some people go to pretty much split into three groups. We had one person stay at the inn who worked on a few things. We had three people go with, as a group, go to the blacksmith guild to possibly work on some weapons and armor and crafting. And then we had three other people go to a mansion of Bertram's, which of course Bertram was one of the three, to do a little bit of research and deduction. Those three also then eventually went over to the main library in Waterdeep. Now, with all that, you guys came back after doing days out and everything else. The street is still kind of bustling with the soldiers and stuff. Like they're still under that alertness of there could be a possible attack. Nobody's given all clear. Nobody's said stand down or anything like that. So still have that down. A couple of you, I think one of you was kind of approached or ran into a couple of people, given a certain note and letter and read it, of course. Other than that, yeah, you guys have pretty much enjoyed your downtime for at least a day. This is, of course, the second day of Waterdeep. And from there, we'll go ahead and flip over to the map. Yeah. Oh, what happened?
I want to make sure I'm right. The first day was the library and all that, and now we're...
Yeah, because you guys kind of came out... The first actual day was you guys going to the library and doing that stuff. The day you came back, you turned in the gym. You dealt with the whole spirits and stuff that happened at your inn, and also tracked the blood for the Floon. That was like the first day you were there, but the first actual day of downtime was what you guys were doing when you went walking through the streets.
So where are we now? The morning of the second day?
Morning of the second day. So I'm going to flip over the map, and I'm also getting something by my connection. I don't know what connection I'm on the Verizon. Either way, it's a map. As long as the map's showing up, it's fine. So let me go ahead. I'll flip over to that. And of course, I don't have the map up on screen. Well, that I just checked this, and now it's not. Oh, hold on, this is going to look weird. Sorry. And go back to here. There it is. All right, there we go. I just had to flip it back and forth. There it goes. Okay, so yes, you guys are on your second day in Waterdeep with your downtime that you have planned and scheduled. Again, you wake up doing your normal rituals, your normal routines. Eventually, you guys all meet back downstairs and have some breakfast, and eat and discuss what you guys are going to be pretty much be doing. If there's anything you guys are wanting to do before you come downstairs, I guess now would be a good time to go ahead and establish that. So.
No, I still have to finish his tax, right?
Right. It's like I said, that one you're doing that one real fast. It shouldn't take much longer of this day to finish that one up. And then you can continue on with more or whatever. So yeah, if nobody has anything they want to do before meeting anybody downstairs, you guys are all downstairs at the table. A breakfast is being served. Any drinks you're wanting, your normal drinks are being served as well. The aroma of fresh bacon and eggs being cooked is definitely filling up. Now, these eggs are tasting a little funny, just because they're not your normal eggs. Instead of individual plates, you guys are actually given more of a large scrambled plate that you can take scoops from. It's off color than what you normally see. It tastes fine, other than a little bit of an aftertaste, but otherwise it tastes fine. It's just not like a normal chicken egg.
The green eggs.
No, you'll be slapped for that.
Only Justin allowed to make that jokes.
But it's pretty much like that now. The same goes with the bacon. There is a kind of like a loaf of bread that has been cut up and toasted and laid out. Basically, you guys just help yourself. Basically, is what it's going on. Instead of individual, they just pretty much brought platters over to the table and just laid it out for whoever wants to eat.
So, question, guys. Why don't we just go tell them to go to Blackstaff Tower to get them teleported instead of having them ride? Yeah, that's kind of true. Whenever we gave the Pearl the green eye, the spider's eye, it's
Weren't they
Blackstaff Tower.
coming here?
Why would you have them go to the city where the army has already left?
Have them teleport to the other city.
Why? Yeah, but they would have to run a runner out to the army that tells them to stop.
That's true, yeah.
That was a dumb question.
What are you trying to say? The nobles in the government don't know what they're doing?
Well, we already know they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, look at Bertram.
Shit.
I'm joking. I've been hanging around with Jerry and Aaron too much. Sorry.
It wasn't me this time.
Damn.
Please tell us how you really feel.
The animosity on this side.
I know.
It was reactionary because of the people.
Wow. Okay. Bertram just sits there and looks at you. What did I do?
Oh yeah,
You're
yeah.
not
I
one
thought
of
we
the
were
rules
better
here?
than that.
Yeah, Bertram came over early. He's there. I forgot about Bertram doesn't sleep there. But Bertram did come early and met you guys at the
Yeah,
table.
no,
Yeah.
It was a joke.
Meet in the morning.
Are
Didn't
the
even know.
curtains open on the downstairs?
You guys haven't really said you were open for business, so they're still closed. Any window lighting
Okay.
is pretty much closed. Right now, you guys, the lighting you have is provided by lanterns.
I got this
Everybody's little.
And her
letter
globe.
yesterday,
Look at all this aura.
and they're going to. They've asked me in this letter to meet them in the cemetery.
Oh God. Who's they? Not the cemetery again. Right?
Two
those
shady
are fair.
figures.
That sounds like a good time. Shady figures, cemetery.
Yeah. Are we going to go see those skeletons again?
Is there going to be another reason?
Are you in hybrid or are you?
No.
Okay.
I'm just a normal.
So, is there going to be another reinforcement on the door?
Yeah, he's in gas mode.
Got smoke.
I mean, they reinforced the last time we broke it.
Well,
We what? Sure. Shh. We'll talk about this.
The four of us know about
I don't-
it. Bertram doesn't.
Bertram doesn't need to know.
Bertram
Anyway.
doesn't need to know.
I'm really excited about it.
What happened?
Pretty exciting adventure.
Anyway,
I thought I'd just let you guys know if I don't come back. That's the last place I was at.
No, you're gonna bring somebody with you.
No, it says in the letter not to bring anybody.
hey, I can hide. You have a bag?
You want, you
I
want,
do have
Oh
a
yeah,
bag.
you could
Yeah.
bring that.
I could.
Could be a favorite.
Yeah.
you want the
And just
teleport
say it's quite
crystal?
familiar.
You want the teleport crystal?
If you don't mind.
But I mean, I don't know where the other half is, so
It's the captain.
we can find out.
When are you supposed to meet them?
Oh, Captain
Night.
Mike.
Well, maybe stand up on
Where?
in the cemetery.
Big place. Have you been there?
I have not.
Might need directions.
And again, the cemetery is the city of the dead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going with you, buddy.
No, I think the plan is to have her go with me.
I'm going with her then.
You can't
Listen,
transport.
you can't hide in the bag. Only one person can hide in the
In
bag.
one piece.
Wow.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
You
I'm
cannot
not.
put them back together. It's not Humpty Dumpty. You can't put them back together.
And that would have to mean that she would have to come with us because
Well-
then she can revive
Okay,
me.
nope.
Not if you're in pieces.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah,
so,
Barbara says that.
All I can think
It's a
of is
ball.
Johnny Five getting torn to pieces and put in a bag and reassembled on the spot. But since Johnny Five's not here, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, there's no Chewbacca and there's no C-3PO. So we can't do that.
There's no Android 17 or 16.
In the middle of your guys' discussion of this, you hear a loud
The British series.
at the door.
Oh no.
Guess we're not
Do we?
open. I
do
forgot
we-
we're not open.
We want to open the door?
Is he your friend?
Let's not.
Is it housekeeping?
Well, what if it's what if
No,
it's
just
Look
pretend.
out the
Just
window.
pretend
Um,
we're not
Yeah.
here.
Shh, everybody quiet.
Give me a perception check from everybody.
He's like, shut up.
I choose to fail.
I fail.
It's not really my choice.
Got a 6.
Lucky.
16.
That's 7.
My roll is better than this roll. I got 10.
Bertram 22. Bart.
I got 16.
One
I
over
got
here. Bad dice.
Okay, what'd you get?
10.
2.
7.
That's right.
6.
6,
16.
16,
22.
22, and 11.
So these dwarfs did really good.
Okay. All right. Bertram and Bernnice. You two hear bickering coming out from outside. You hear male voices sound like they're hollering. Are you sure they're supposed to be open? They said to come by when it's ready. Well, nobody's answering, you muck. Don't call me a muck, you wanker.
Bart
Well, I hit it again. Maybe they didn't hear you.
That's right.
Bart
Are
has
you
sorted them
sure
out.
about those?
I'm gonna
I'm sure it
go up to the door and I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna look out and say, we're not open. I'm sorry.
When you look out, you see 3 dwarfs holding a rather large piece of copper plating.
Oh, yeah, that's my stuff.
And they look at you with like a dumbfounded look of, well, aren't you open if you want?
No.
Well, we're here
Immediately
to
no.
we're here to deliver this to a one Bart. He said to come by when it's ready. It is ready. We are here to deliver and drink our ales worth.
Oh. Bart, yeah, company.
Who is it?
These 3 doors with your copper piece.
Oh, they got my piece? No. I get up and
Milo!
and open the door.
And you see the 3 brothers.
Yeah.
2 of them are holding the
Hands.
plate, while the other one, the one you made the deal with, is standing right there. He goes, "All right, you're open. Let's go, boys." And he just kind of starts pushing his way in to
Take out my goddamn
Art, do you know
Welcome
these guys?
Okay.
Just lean it up against the wall there.
All right. So they put it over to the wall, and
Go to the wall.
you see him kind of. Oh, something smells good.
I forgot what the deal was with these.
Oh.
Did I make a deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You said you'd give
So,
Okay.
you said that you guys have some of the best dwarven ale in Waterdeep.
lower part.
We brought you your piece. We're here to drink ours.
I say, go sit at the bar over there.
Boys, there technically is still some left in the keg.
Okay. Okay.
That's
And I go back around behind the bar where the keg is,
You see
And-
Bahst is drinking.
and I pour three good ones,
okay.
and I put it on the table. I say, we call this the King's Ale.
Oh.
It tastes like piss water.
So you see one of
Good
them.
one.
You see one of them pick it up. What type of mugs do you guys use?
Big
Do you
oaken
use
dwarf ale.
wooden
Yeah.
tankers?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tinker, yeah.
Okay. One brings it up and kind of does this. Gives it a little waft. Dips a finger into the head that's on there. Kind of does it. The other one, he does a little swirl. Takes a nice drink out of it. He's got the little bit of foam on his beak there, and then the other one's looking at the other two, and this is the one that is obviously the older one of them, kind of looking at them, and they're just kind of looking at each other, and he's like, and ends up downing it, in one gulp. And as he's midway drinking it, the other two join in, and you just see all three of them now just pretty much downing that tankard in one real quick setting. They slam down all three almost damn near simultaneously on the counters.
What do you think of my ale?
Complex. It's got a nice, almost like a woody aftertaste. Smooth, but really gets you in the gut, like a dwarven ale should.
Thank you.
Are you writing this down?
Is that a hint of sprig?
What the hell are you idiots talking about? I think you had one too many elvish ales.
Well, that's
Any
not
insults you
racially
with elven ale.
motivated.
I think it's an elven wine.
I literally was thinking that, but
That's just so mean.
We do not drink this elven ale. We make our own. You tried it? It's not nearly as good as this, but still.
That's why I said this is the King's Ale.
still tastes like piss water.
Dude.
Wait, do I hear that? Did Boss say that? Did Boss say that?
Boss said that.
So Boss said underneath.
Oh,
So Boss said.
Sorry.
Boss
19, what'd
said.
you get?
By the way, Boss said under his breath while they were going up to there that he was already mouth underneath the keg. So you'd have to push him out of the way. So the way it made it sound like he was already behind the counter.
yeah.
That was.
And did I hear him say something about?
I rolled a 19th on my stealth.
I
I
don't.
rolled a 19 on my perception.
I honestly, as close as he
What's your
is,
modifier?
it's under his breath, but
Plus 6 on it.
I don't know why he's rolling
Yeah,
stealth.
plus
it.
one.
You're right,
That's
you're
not
pretty much
worse.
right next to him.
Yeah.
So, what'd you roll? Because you guys ended up rolling, even though
That's
I
only
didn't.
for.
Well, I rolled perception of 16.
You hear him mumble something.
Yeah.
Perception 19.
Do it.
You probably heard it better, but that's because you're listening
What'd you-
for the comments of what the people were saying about your ale, and then
Staying with me, guys.
you probably heard him.
I was talking to them about elvish ale.
Yeah.
More ale for you.
I
What did you do this time?
wait.
He insulted my ale. He called it piss water.
How about another
It
round?
may look like it, but it doesn't taste like
I'm gonna go inspect the copy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just
Okay.
drink anything. That's my
Before I
problem.
give
it.
It's not what I
Drink
drank
more.
in the mine.
That is.
It,
If you think that's good,
go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead and roll an intelligence check on it. It'd be with the. Well, no, he's
well,
the.
how high percentage
Metal.
mine is?
It's
you probably
metal.
should have rolled
It's straight
Constitution
roll.
check for that.
Intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence. We'll do straight.
That minimum I've
And
actually
12.
lowest on the percentage was 76%.
It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It does have a slight bend to it, but that's perfectly fine because it's going to go on a round cylinder thing anyways.
Really high.
So it has a slight bend to it, but it looks fine. You're going to have to roll it a little bit
So 16.
to get it
The
down,
whole, yeah, it's copper.
But,
it's
yeah.
malleable.
but otherwise, it's
It's now.
We got a smithy.
it's nice enough that you don't see the hammer dents like where they're hammering it out. They polished it up and everything. I mean, they knew it was for a distillery. They made it.
I
made
go
it fit.
behind and I grab the mugs and pour 3 more full, and tell them they did a great job.
This time they don't chug them. They take a couple of swigs and you just hear them kind of and just start having their own inside type of jokes while they're looking around at your establishment.
Okay.
And
Don't forget about our
Your
charcoal.
people that you are apparently having in there as well.
These are the beta. I gotta watch them kind of annoyed at the length of time that it's taking.
Which one is this that's annoyed?
Bart.
Bart is a.
You're not gonna drink. You're not gonna
No,
race
Time
them
is money.
for
We are
drinking.
dwarves.
No.
If you
I said,
win,
all right.
they pay.
All right, time to go. Time to go. We got stuff to do. We're closed anyway. But thank you for the pot.
That's right there.
But your hospitality that you said that you would show us.
I gave you 2 of the kings.
Ah.
Come back when we're open.
Maybe they not-
I gotta fix the stills so we can make some more.
All right, brothers, down the hatch, and they polish off this next tankard that you gave them the second one, and put it on the table. Pop down off the stools, and they make their way to the door. The oldest one stops and goes, "You're gonna have to share that recipe one of these days."
You'll have to talk to the king about that.
King.
Yeah, the king of this establishment.
Oh,
Well, the king.
the king bro.
He,
That is I.
you see a dumbfounded look because when he said the king,
Yeah.
he literally is like, Waterdeep don't have a king. They have an open lord. There's no king in Waterdeep.
No, there's-
So when you're like a king of the establishment, they're like, you're the king to the establishment.
King of the
You
establishment.
basically is like
Yeah,
they're
king
just like
of the
lost in what.
And I just,
Yeah.
arm out the door.
Dude, stop putting this crown on my head.
Come back in a few weeks.
You do see a few
3 business days.
a few soldiers that
Wait, no,
happen to be
it's
walking down the street.
Never mind.
They do kind of stop. Like one of them looks kind of looks over and nods or whatnot as they're seeing you and these 3 other dwarfs. 3 dwarfs leaving, you standing in the and getting ready to close. One goes, "Hey, you open?
Not yet.
Damn shame." And they continue to march down the street. And yeah, dwarfs leave as well.
Shut the door. Lock it behind him.
How
North.
early is it, by the way?
We just woke up.
It's
Yeah, but we can wake up at like noon. That's
We
all I'm asking.
we got all the pieces now to fix the pot.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna get on that right now.
It's pushing around like 8 or 9. I mean,
Okay.
you guys aren't in a hurry of anything, so
Yeah, we got stuff to do today.
and
We're on
you're down to like your last less than a quarter of that tankard left or the barrel left.
Okay.
After somebody chugged some and 6 tankards.
Chugged it and then disparaged it.
Yeah.
So
I hate
it's
Coors Light, but I'm still gonna drink it.
it's almost
Come on, my
gone.
shit close to Coors Light. I'm gonna end you if you keep doing that.
After I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm gonna go continue to work on my
Yeah, distillery in hand. I
Okay.
look at you.
entryway.
I will.
All right.
You will be part of this distillery if you keep doing this.
Permanent.
All right, so Bart kind of seems to be leaving the table after his consumption of food and whatnot and dealing with these dwarves, and begins to take the materials that he had piled that you guys now see off the side and starts throwing them down the hole. So you're hearing some clunk, 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 clunk. I mean, it's you can bang it out, so you're not really worried about denting anything. And then he's gone down in the hole to work on stuff. So
I'm gonna,
everybody
go around. Oh, sorry.
but Bart is at the table. So
Okay.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was gonna yell after him, "Hey, brother dear, don't forget you're training me today, tomorrow too." Well, sometime.
Ale first. Morning star later.
This is
Okay.
priority.
All right.
You
Okay.
need to be trained. All
Yes.
people?
I'm gonna be proficient in my morning star.
But isn't that his?
Maybe.
Borrow.
Mine
She's
now.
borrowing it.
I'm borrowing it. Yes, I'm borrowing it.
Okay. Are you helping me then?
Yeah, I'd be helping you because that's
makes
my
sense.
forte. Actually, it'd be your forte. It'd be her forte.
No, she's a blacksmith. You're a brewmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
She's a blacksmith. You're a brewmaster. I feel that it'd be more or less your forte than
Yeah.
her
You're
forte.
a coppersmith. How about that?
So you know brewery. You know how to assemble.
You're putting
You know,
together.
yeah.
She can make the stuff in a way.
Why did this blow
but
up in the first place?
It was left alone too long.
Yeah, good job.
Don't blame
They
me.
didn't have a proper bung on the bunghole. So it kind of
It's literally called a bunghole. I think that's just
What's Mal doing?
I'm pretty sure a bunghole's on the barrels, not the
Yeah, on the barrel.
Yeah.
distiller.
You're right. I'm sorry.
But anyway, so Thorin now is bloop, down in the hole.
Okay.
So everybody but Thorin and Bart are pretty much at the table. Continue discussing what you guys are wanting to plan.
Bart, hold the light.
Did you just stab him?
I slap him in the back of the head.
Oh, that's fair.
You may be the king on the main floor, but down here, goddammit.
This is my distillery.
Sounds like we got Dumb and Dumber in the basement.
That's why I was like, why didn't they blow up the building?
Oh no.
It's awesome. I love it.
We're just like all sitting and next to each other. We're like,
How the light?
I'm just imagining the actual bomb noise.
Like cast iron hitting a helmet.
Yeah.
I can't hear you anymore.
No, I've got a headache.
This is not the best cure for my hangover.
You know what it is? Hair of the dog. Come here.
What else are we doing today?
Well, I
Bertram says you needed training
yes,
with
morning star.
not really my best weapon.
I would have asked you, but I didn't think.
I mean, I'm proficient.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go finish that axe today. You and Mal want to join me
Yes.
again? Okay.
I'm gonna help
Wait,
you.
who
Don't worry.
went with you?
Boston.
Oh yeah,
Mal.
Boston now.
Mhm.
I'll turn my face to a cat again.
So you gonna do that while we're doing the still? Then?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
That leaves us sitting
I
there.
guess so.
That evens us out perfectly.
Well,
Okay.
Except Mal's
you
not
want to
there, so
go
don't
scope
worry.
out the City of the Dead during
Yeah.
the day?
He's going at night.
Yeah. Do you know where you're going?
I do not.
They didn't tell you where to meet.
They just said the City of the Dead.
Well, it's a big place.
Okay.
It's literally a city
It's a big place.
full of dead people.
If I didn't say it, I swore I did. It like southeast area,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
and they
south
gave
of-
you
Southeast area.
they
Oh
gave,
yeah, I mean Bertram
they gave you
grew
a
up his whole life. He knows where the City of the Dead is.
they gave you a name.
Oh, they gave me a name.
Yeah, of like a tome or tomb or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah.
you have a little bit of a sketch map drawn out of the corner, and it's like should be here is where they're saying to meet you. So, all right.
So yeah, let's go down there.
Go ahead. Pick your. Well, we're going to do this. We'll say Thoron. I'll have you roll for you and Bart. Peter, Priqrin, you or Bertram, which one you want to roll?
You have a higher initiative, don't
What are
you?
we rolling for?
I was just seeing which of the three groups we're going to go see first before
I have a +2 to my initiative, so.
we go on.
You're doing it.
I have a +1.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's not really an initiative roll.
Yeah, we
It's
go
just
last.
rolling a 20.
What did you
Just a full
do?
straight up.
It just
Can I add an
yeah,
initiative?
we're just rolling a
I rolled
20.
19.
I rolled
Can I
13.
add initiative?
Jesus.
I make us
So-
priority number one.
Okay, so 19 for
Okay.
your group.
Yeah.
You got a 1, and then okay, so you
13.
metal workers are last, and then the working crew next, and then first up is going to be the City of the Dead group. Okay, so you guys walk through the city, and you already know where it is, so it's not too hard to find. Let me move you two out of the tavern real quick. Okay. So you make your way south and to the east, so southeast of the city, and come upon the northern entrance of the City of the Dead. It is open during the day, so there's not much. It's not closed, not gated off or anything. There are guards at the gate, but they're not. It's not like restricted or anything. And as you guys walk in, you see, it's instead of being kind of hustling and bustling, because a lot of people actually come here and they have picnics and they celebrations and stuff like that. It's usually City of Dead is actually pretty lively, given the pun, but it's usually actually pretty lively. It is right now, since it actually is close to the outer wall, and it is one of the walls that is between Waterdeep and the army out there. It's been kind of vacant in a way. The guards don't stop you, but they definitely kind of watch you as you're walking by, kind of check you out. And as you guys are walking down, you're following the pathway, and you're heading towards the southern area, southern gate, keeping on the eastern side of the wall. Again, you notice that a lot of reinforcements have kind of been set up here as far as wall and reinforcements. It looks like they're trying to, they were trying to more or less reinforce the wall here in case of intruders trying to sneak in.
Are there like looking at the map? There's like turrets and that. Are they like manned or?
Yeah, there's people walking the wall. Definitely on there. Not a whole lot of people. Not like a whole lot of movement. They're more or less stationary. You have a few runners that are running back, are walking back and forth. You do see a couple of young kids. Looks like maybe they're handing out food or rations, or checking supplies, making sure arrows have been stocked up, or anything else. Like they're still prepared in case a war does break out. Again, no word yet has been established of any ceasefires or anything like that yet. But you do hear one person shout out off in the distance, "Is that them?" And you hear another one, "Gotta be." So, but you guys eventually do make your way to the southeast corner.
Are we assuming they were talking about the army out there?
Yes, you can easily establish that that's probably what they're talking about, since they're pointing off to the side. You do get stopped. I will say, as you're making your way down, you do get stopped by one patrol that's there. They kind of stop, and the leader of that little group's what is it that you were doing here?
Paying visit to my grandparents.
And pray tell, what is your grandparents' name?
Umbraz Pyridos II.
Very well. Assuming he's with you.
Yes, he's my friend.
Hmm. Carry on and be on your toes, if you would. The report is the army has finally crossed the ridge. They do not advance, but they are present.
We will only be here.
All right. If a horn bust breaks out, please make way to the nearest gate and exit immediately and seek shelter. Carry on. And they begin to march off again. And it's like it's a small group of 7 people in the formation. Yeah. They do like the 2 in the rear seem to be holding crates of sorts, and then the rest they don't have their weapons drawn, but they got shields and stuff ready. I mean, they're fully decked out. But you guys do get to the area. It resembles what the sketch looks like. And just give me a we'll say a perception check real quick from both or either one of you. That's sick.
17.
Okay. He is having a hard time figuring out which of these 4 what are they called? I want to say tombs, but they're not mausoleums. Thank you. Which one of these mausoleums is the one that he's supposed to be meeting at?
Yeah.
Because the names are so fucking close together. And without really approaching and actually looking at it, he is having some difficulty.
Yeah, I look at the map. See if I can.
Oh yeah, you try to go, oh, yeah. Second one from the left.
That's where you're supposed to meet?
Apparently.
Bertram just scans the area and just tactically.
Yeah, you see, like I said, you see the 4 mausoleums. You see also a statue that looks like it has a shield that's been upside down, which is weird. But
Are you supposed to meet in the mausoleum or just like outside of it?
I think outside it.
otherwise, there's plenty of places to hide.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some trees and bushes.
Yeah.
I mean, how you want to approach?
Honestly, trying to just tactically say that, should I, maybe come tonight?
You want to?
Well, I may be around.
All right.
So try to stay close to the door,
Okay.
at least to start.
I'll have,
Yeah.
Val with me, so.
Do you want to approach the mausoleum you're supposed to be looking
Yeah,
at?
let's go look at it.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Okay. It's pretty decent. I mean, it's definitely not a high end. Like somebody didn't pay a decent penny for it, like some of the other ones that are really nice. It's pretty decent. Polished granite. And as you're looking at it, it has no door. When you first approach or looked at it, it looked like it had a door, but as you approach, it's not actually a door. It's actually an illusion to look like a door. So it's got a wall just behind it, the frame, and it has a decorative thing on the wall that looks like a door. So from the pathway or whatnot, it looks like it's locked or a door, but when you approach, you can go on either side and go around and go inside.
Interesting.
Interesting.
They didn't pay for the door.
You want to look in?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay. You go inside. There are plenty of open slots in this mausoleum as far as for rests. There is only 3 placards that have names on them, all with the same last name of this mausoleum, and 1 center sarcophagus in the middle.
Does this name mean anything to you?
No.
This is just what they told you to me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I'm not even sure if I even said what name it was.
Yeah, you did.
Red Roge. I'm not even fucking saying it right how it's supposed to be in my head. It's like Red Roge. Yeah.
Road rash.
Yeah. We'll say. I keep saying
the
red.
note didn't say. The note just said this name.
Yeah.
But it means nothing.
It means nothing to me.
Red de Roge. There we go. Red de Roge.
Red de Rouge. Do you know anything about the Red de Rouges?
You what?
Sure, roll a history check.
Wow. History?
Sure.
Oh, I have +3 in history. Numbers.
Comes to a 4.
15.
No, 15. It's
I don't think Bertram has ever used that skill.
What is it?
History.
Oh, Jesus.
you know it's not an upper class family.
Yeah.
Pretty quick, just by the way the mausoleum looks and the fact that there are still plenty of empty spaces in here. You look at the name on the placard of the main coffin that's in there. That's made out of the same material as the mausoleum, and it says Edward. And the only thing you can come to mind is that you think, if you remember correctly, they have somebody named Henry who is married to a Helda, and you believe they're florists.
Does that have anything to do with anything?
I've never met any florists, so
I wonder why they picked this place.
I don't know why they picked it either.
We'll find out tonight.
Yeah, I guess so.
And that's
I
it.
want to find, just in looking around, I want to find something. Is the door, is there anything around the door? There's places to hide where I could hide but see.
There's not a whole lot to hide in here unless.
No, but I'm talking about outside.
Oh,
So
outside?
If he's going to be at the door,
Yeah, outside. Yeah, you got trees, you got bushes.
like 25 feet of the door and that.
Yeah, there's a tree not too far from the front entrance, as well as a large honeysuckle bush. It's also the roof of the one next door.
Yeah. We'll find someplace.
There's plenty of hiding spots, easily enough. So you guys go ahead and you just take notes and preparation of what you're planning on doing.
Yep.
And then start walking out.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get back to where you guys are thinking you might head to next. Then.
Yep.
And we'll flip over to Thoron and Bart down in the hole. So we flip over to them. After a smack in the head and everything else, the lantern was hung by one of the rafters just up ahead, just above you, letting in enough, pretty much bright enough to light the room, to where the two of you can start hammering out the metal, the copper plating back onto the still. It was already, all the explosion pieces were already pretty much hammered back. You're just basically reinforcing that area and making sure it has a complete seal. If you wouldn't mind, with advantage, you can do like a we'll do a strength roll, and you can add your proficiency to it.
be a 23.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, with the help of Bart, you guys are able
Hold the
to.
light.
Well, it's mounted up top. I mean, after you establish who's holding the light, neither one of you want to hold the light. With the help of Bart, you're able to get it on there. You get it riveted in places. One, he hops in to make sure that everything inside has been completely sealed, and now you're in the process of filling it back up and fixing the valves and the piping that's also needs to be worked on. So,
Yeah, I think this is what this does.
And another smash. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
That's
Oh, what's that? 8 points damage.
Just be thankful it's not for me. Give me a smack.
8 points damage. Yeah, that's what would be an arm strength. Just right in the base of his skull. Too. Don't tell me how to make.
you just need one more person down there, and it'd be the Three Stooges. Wow.
That's hiked me in the face.
All right, so with the strength and everything else, you're able to get all the rivets in. You start working on the valves. You find the faulty pressure release that was on there. That seems to be gunked up. It's a weird gunk that's on there. It doesn't look like it was corroded or anything on that release valve.
Does it look like somebody was messing with it?
Roll investigation check.
9.
Nope.
Is that what advantage? Oh,
What? Oh, I just rolled straight, but I got no investigation.
You want to roll? I mean, technically, you're looking at it. He's just kind of like over your shoulder. Yeah.
14.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking at it like I shouldn't be.
It's definitely not natural. Let's just put it that way. It's definitely not natural. It leans towards your suspicion that maybe this
Inside job.
might have been sabotaged. But it definitely, the gunk and stuff that was on there is not natural at all. So, you
That was
guys,
an elf.
both of you quickly, give me a perception check, would you? Both of you?
Roll off that. 14.
Well-
15.
Okay. Nope, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so you guys are still working. You said 14?
15. I forgot
15?
I got +1.
Okay. Nope, that's better. You start hearing faint footsteps above your guys.
So we know that they left, and we know that they left. And so we hear that. We hear the door open.
You heard the loud crowd of your group leave.
Leave, yeah.
This sounds like a singular person.
But do we hear him come in?
No. He barely made it to hear the footsteps.
Yeah.
But you didn't hear a door. You guys
Did
are
you
still.
tell me you hear footsteps?
I stopped what I'm doing. I looked up.
You don't. Maybe it's ringing in his ears after you smacked him so hard.
Mom. Mom.
What do you hear?
I thought someone was upstairs walking around.
Maybe it's Floon.
Floon?
Floon.
Floon? I didn't hear him because the ringing.
I can't hear you standing next to me, but I heard those footsteps.
It's different pitch though.
Yeah.
Parkinson's dead. No, I'm hearing some shit. Yeah, so what are you gonna do?
Floon?
You say Floon?
Yeah.
You hear a familiar voice shouting back down in the hole before you see a face of Floon peering down and goes, "What are you guys doing down there?"
Fixing up the brewery.
Oh. All right. Well, I got everything situated. What can I help you out with?
You don't like?
The materials that I bought to fix the doorway upstairs.
Yeah,
they're
to
still
make a
in-
doorway. Yeah, they're still there. You left everything
I'm
on the
gonna
first
ask
floor.
Floon to take those upstairs.
Yeah, I can start doing that. Where upstairs do you want me to put it?
Second floor in the library.
Second floor library. Okay. You hear the footsteps now that you know somebody's there. You start hearing the footsteps walk away, and you just start hearing a loud just.
Dragging shit across the floor.
Steve's not gonna be happy about that.
It starts just you hear wood on wood dragging across the floor, and then you start hearing a little.
Whenever I hear that, I say out loud, I miss the carpet.
as he seems to be carrying it upstairs.
One piece at a time, dragging ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not what I signed up for, but
Well, the damn place is closed.
they paid for my medical bill, so I guess I better do it, but I'm going to do it half-assedly. But yeah, he'll start carrying your supplies upstairs. All right, so we're going to flash over to the metalsmith area. You guys come back. You paid your daily allowance. And you go off to the side. It doesn't seem nearly as busy as it was the day before. There's still people working. You see swords being made. You're seeing some people taking some of the scrap bits of the swords and of the materials, and they seem to be trying to make other ingots out of it or reshaping it to make arrowheads.
Ignorance? I'm ignorant.
You definitely are.
Yeah. You're a big freaking
So-
idiot. Or ignorant.
But it doesn't seem like the hustle and bustle
Calm down some shit.
that you saw the day before doesn't seem like it's there right now. It could be the fact that not everybody it's not as busy. Maybe some of the people are out for deliveries because you're noticing some of the crates and stuff that were there are gone. So it's busy, but it's not as busy. I'd say if yesterday was, let's just put it at 100% capacity, you're looking at a good 65 to 70% still working.
Okay.
So, but you guys go back to your corner. I'll just say right now, you pick up where you left off, and you finish the axe. I'm just going to say it probably takes you 2 to 3 hours to finish that one. So you reattach the head back to his handle, and it's as good as new with silver plated now.
Sweet.
So
Does it have the rainbow feathers in it?
however you want to decorate it,
There you go.
sure. So you can put down that your great axe is now silver plated.
Yep. And I renamed it as the silvered rainbow feathered great axe.
Okay, so what?
If they'll let me, I'm going to start working on just a quick feather shaped dagger.
A feather shaped
Yeah.
dagger. Okay. No, I mean, you paid for your daily
And I'll help you
usage,
too.
so
You're
um,
helping?
I'm going to make you, well, yeah, obviously. Wait, does that work?
Yep.
Yeah.
as long as it's not bludgeoning or a heavy weapon, you can definitely do it.
Yeah. It's
Oh, you know those daggers are so heavy.
I know.
Right.
made of lead they are.
Let's see here. So You want to
Tungsten daggers.
make a dagger. Okay, so dagger's cost is usually 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
Divide that by 50.
Yep.
And it's one. It's basically it says that equals 1 work week, but it's not going to cost you. It's not a full work week. You're not going to. Yeah, this is work weeks equals item costs divided by 50.
I was gonna say, like a few hours.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it's not.
yeah.
It's not going to take. It's not going to take long to hammer that out. But it is a small item, so out of the 2 people that you have that can help you, you can definitely use one of them to help you out. So it definitely will reduce how much time's needed.
Okay.
So it's like it says divided the time needed create by the number of characters working on it. So because it is a small item, it's not a big item. So yeah, I'd say we'll call it a few hours.
Okay.
Probably bang one out. Go back.
Can it
Do.
fly farther now? This is made of mithril. I don't know what the property. It's a feather. It flies farther.
No,
Lord.
since it already has a light property on there, it would gain finesse, but it already has the finesse property, so you really don't gain any new properties to it. It is counted as a silvered weapon, though.
Oh, that's cool.
So you basically make a silvered weapon. So it says mithril counts as being silvered, so that's the only property you would gain on it would be that. So to make it, it would be 1 gold piece worth of material.
Okay.
Is what it comes out to. So just minus 1 gold piece off your total amount that I told you about. And we'll say that you can pretty much hammer that out pretty easily. It's only 1 gold piece, so you still have more that you can do. Again, you can do multiples. As long as it's 50 gold or under, you can do multiple items throughout that work. Is there any other items you want to start on or work on?
No, I don't think so, because I don't think anybody else needed anything. I think that was good. I guess I could melt down my. I did that already. Melt down.
The heathen shield.
No, you only worked on the axe.
Oh, okay. Man. No, I think what I'll do is I'll donate that. I'll take it. But anyway.
Yeah, it really doesn't. It's like 0.04 is what it comes out to for time wise. So yeah, you'll have it that dagger done. You're gonna donate it.
The shield. Yeah.
Okay. What
to
do you?
the temple. To
Oh,
the Elven
okay.
Temple.
So
They-
you're
yeah,
saying you finish his axe and you bang out a dagger and that's it.
I'll give the dagger to Mal and say here, and then
Okay, so you hand the dagger over to Mal.
Yeah, a mithril feather shield.
Yeah. I made you a present. So.
That's how she reads. Oh,
Yeah, I mean-
okay.
I just look at it like, I didn't ask for anything.
I know, but anyway, wanted to test my skills with it.
She's like super grandmaster.
Sure.
Okay.
Already was super grandmaster.
That's pretty fun. You still have plenty of time during the day to hit over to the temple
Okay.
area. So that's what you are going to go ahead and do?
Mhm.
Okay.
Are you guys following me? I'm gonna head to the Elven Temple and get rid of this shield.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? If you're done, I'll go to the my Monster Hunter Guild.
What?
If you don't need me, you need me.
think so.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So you and Mal are just going to the temple?
Yeah.
And then you're dividing? I need you to re-roll. I need you to roll now.
Wait, what happened with his book? Did we give him his
Nobody get, nope.
Should I still have his book?
Yep. You never said you gave his book back this morning, so
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Whoops.
Yeah.
That's why.
But we'll know here in a
That's
second what's going to
suck.
happen. So what's
You don't get it
Not
back.
20.
okay? So after you guys leave and you split up, you start heading towards the Monster Hunter Guild.
Yep.
It's going to take you a few minutes to walk there. It is more on the southern area of Waterdeep. All that I gotta establish that.
Oh.
I gotta establish where it's at. So it is going to be more. Oh, it's past the Yawning Portal. It's going to be past the Yawning Portal. The Monster Hunters Guild is not too far from the southern gate of Waterdeep. So on the map, it says we'll say it's an area. Is that an S or a 5? S. We'll say it's around S14, S12 area.
Yes, there we go. Found it. Thank you.
We'll say it's right around there. But that's where you're heading. Just real quick, because I want to establish this. The next people that would have went was you guys, right? The City of the Dead folks. So you guys are leaving out the South Gate area of City of the Dead. What are your plans next to do?
Or no?
We can go at the north gate.
No, the South Gate was the closest
Those,
out.
we done here?
So I figured
Yeah,
you
we're
guys,
done here.
I figured you guys were done. You're just heading out through the first gate possible.
What's the traffic like outside of the gate?
Medium to heavy.
So it'd be traffic wise.
Ish. I mean, again, you said you were kind of scouting the area, so the South Gate would be a possible entrance or exit point for you.
All right, that makes sense.
So that's kind of why you would have went out that way, just to kind of get a visual of that. So from there, you can turn back and go through, sure. But
Well, let's just go to the main street and head back to.
okay, yeah. These smaller streets, they do lighten up a little bit as you leave and get further away from the City of the Dead. It does lighten up to more of a medium capacity. Still busier than normal. But you get to the main street. Where are you going to go from there?
I think we're heading back.
Yeah, do we need to do anything else? You need anything else?
Not at the moment.
Don't either.
We're gonna head back.
Yeah.
The,
Back to the DoorSmashers.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do I have this? I have this book.
You're not the one that had it.
Oh no, I took it from her.
You got that book, but
No. I'm talking about. Sorry. His book,
yeah.
not Bast's book.
Oh,
Kirkwood's book. The spell book. My book, the damn Boss book.
right. So when you said his book, I'm thinking his book, Boss' book.
No.
But you could have said her book, because then I would have thought your sister. Yes, you still have that book.
Yeah, let's go back to the DoorSmashers.
All right.
You, Bahst, and Priqrin, you can give me a perception check.
Bertram?
Yes.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
guys.
12.
8.
23.
A 4 and 9. Let's just call it 8. Yep, it's an 8.
If you can't read the dice, you shouldn't use them. But yeah, no, it's fine. Bertram got a what?
20.
Okay, and you
12.
you got it low. Bertram, you can see Bahst off to the side of the street, walking towards you guys.
Walking towards us?
Well, yeah, because you head to the main road. He would have taken the same main road to get to his.
So I'm going to skirt around and try to get behind him. Say, watch this. Stay here. I tell him to stay here.
Oh, so you
Alright.
kind of nudge him and
Yeah.
say, "What's this?"
Yeah, stay here.
So he pointed out Bahst walking down the street. Okay.
Roll another perception.
And I'm going to sneak up behind him.
Yeah, you'll do another perception versus his stealth.
What'd you get?
30.
Was it a nap though?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't need.
It's a
Darcy
village
doesn't
check,
need-
not
I know.
an attack. So
Sad part is I got a really fucking good roll.
Wait, what did you
A
roll
nat
on your
20.
dice? Oh, jeez.
he got a better roll.
I know. I know.
Mine's an advantage too because it's.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So technically I got a 24 and I still fucked it up.
Roz,
I'm really-
Boulevard.
All right.
It's just the skills.
So unaware Bahst, you're
Yeah.
sneaking up
I
behind
wear
him.
my ass. Fucking too fucking.
What? I sneak up behind him and I kind of just catch up to him quickly and I just out of the blue say, "Where are you going?"
Hey, shit.
And, yeah, Bertram's standing behind you. Where are you going?
You slippery fucking bastard. What the hell?
I'm surprised he didn't turn around and try to slug you.
I know.
Well, I got a little jail time for doing that last time in Waterdeep, so I've been cautious.
Where's Bernice? Did you leave with Bernice?
Yeah, I did. We got done early, and she wanted to go to a temple, and she said, I asked if she needed me. She said no, so I decided to go to Monster Hunters Guild.
Monster Hunters Guild.
Oh, speaking of that,
You should fucking. Thank you.
yeah, I it's the best we could do. We decided that since we couldn't,
You somehow made it worse and better.
So the 4 to 5 pages that were blackened are still blackened, but for some reason the words went from black to white.
Right. That's.
So you can still read it. You still see any drawings are still there. Any ink has.
It's like a.
yeah,
What's it called? Photo negative.
pretty much, yeah. And
Like I said, how did you simultaneously
You-
make it better and worse?
one page, when you open it up, it flips kind of almost wants to flip to this one page that is slightly shorter than all the other pages in the book.
Why is it upside down too?
And
How did you make it?
it happens to read the description of a monster down in the
So when I
underground.
unbound the book, this was wrapped up in it.
Huh? How
Yeah,
does that work?
it was just wrapped up in it.
Easy.
It was like hidden behind the binding.
It's fucking weird, you know that, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm not crazy. It is weird.
It is weird. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen a book have a hidden paper like that, so I just added it in.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Added in a secret.
All right. I'm gonna go to Monster Hunters Guild and see if I can't get any more tips and tricks on how to fucking survive down there.
All
Almost died like
we'll go back.
twice.
Let's see you back at the.
Yeah. See ya.
See how not to get swallowed by monsters and shit.
Okay. So you two groups separate.
Yeah.
Perquin, Bertram, Berquin. Where are you guys going?
DoorSmashers.
Okay, you're going back to the inn. Okay. All right. So you guys are heading there. Next up would be back to Thrbart.
The bar.
Thrbart group. Back at the end. After a few minutes of wood scraping and thumps from upstairs, Floon peeks ahead back to check up on you guys and says, "I'm done. It's all up there."
Is he done?
Thank you, Flo.
He's done. Yeah, it's been a while. You guys are just finishing up the piping work. You got the soldering done or whatever needs to be done. You put the last valve on, and your gauges are on. It's basically ready to be filled up and lit.
All right.
Well, you work on that.
All right, I'm gonna start the first brew of
I'm
this
gonna go upstairs and start
magnificent cheese.
Okay.
Demolition. I'll see if Floon wants to help.
Okay.
It's on the couch.
Still add.
You ask him this.
Yep.
You see this sweaty, pale face of his as he looks at you and goes, "I'll help you if you need it. But I want to tell you, I'm not much of a manual labor type of person.
You can hold the light.
I think I could manage that." And he'll follow you upstairs and hold the lantern for you. And of course, before he holds the lantern, he kind of opens up any curtains for windows for lighting, but he holds the lantern for you for light. So describe how you're demoing the wall.
Well, I find a good spot. Well, I want to create a sawzall and just cut a hole in this thing. That's not an option.
Taste you got.
I mean, I should be able to create a saw. It's a weapon.
Saw is a
That's a tool, but
part of the carpentry tools.
Well, I'm not part of it.
What?
You'll have to speak up just a little bit.
Oh, I'm a smith. Remember?
You're smithing
well, you
kit?
should have 10 snips in there.
Well, I also have a
No,
wall, so
you're
that will
supposed to
work
get
just
through a
fine
wall.
too. What?
He said, "Don't you have 10 steps?" I'm like, "How are you supposed to get through a wall with 10 steps?"
I'm
That's
going
how
to use
big
my
they are.
maul
Okay.
in a rough fashion to start with.
Okay.
Yeah, John would
Like
get.
all good demo.
As you're getting ready to swing your maul, just a suggestion, but wouldn't a piece of chalk drawn out on the area that you're going to smash help you?
Yeah. And
And,
You call DoorSmashers for a reason.
oh, this is door.
We even break doors that aren't even there
This
yet.
is, I mean, this is beyond a door. This is just a creation of the door
yeah.
to smash later. Okay, so you smash it. Just give me a strength check or an attack roll. Either one. I just want to see how just how
Am I
much.
adding my
Oh, yeah.
attack roll?
Yeah, just if you want to go attack roll, just add everything that you normally do on attack roll. What did you get? A 1?
Roll that one on that one there.
Okay. Just, you know what, for shits and giggles, give me a percentile.
But plus 8.
Yeah, just give me a percentile. I just want to see what outcome could be.
It just have this.
Because some of these outcomes on this table could relate to what you're doing.
Completely that wall
44.
into another wall.
44, okay. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Dex saving throw, please.
He breaks it and falls through.
He's getting too hard for this shit. It's time for
7.
fire.
Okay. So Floon just watches you smack the stud of the wall,
Oh no.
and the recoil come back and smack you in the face as there's a split second of dizziness in your head as you fall backwards onto your back and your weapon kind of scattered across the floor. And if you could see his expression on his face, though right now you're kind of in a stun position, he's just going, okay. Puts the lantern down and takes about 5 steps backwards out the door as you just hear footsteps run down the stairs. You're only stunned for like a few seconds or so. As you come to, and you kind of sit up and you look, you see the dent that you made in the wall, but you also see that was a stud.
And the coast, right?
And you look around, you find your weapon and everything. You pick it back up, and you go and take another whack. Go ahead and give me another.
Actually, before I do that,
Yeah.
let me look something. Do I remember if I ever saw Mal with chalk or anything like that? It sounds like some shit that she had.
Well, you're in the library.
Yeah. Is there a chalkboard in here?
There is a kind of like maybe a chalkboard-ish. There is and when you go over to the board, you can find chalk in this room.
Yeah, after that whole mess right there, I decide to
Draw.
chalk out a check first. And then find where the studs are and then make a mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well, since you found that
pay for
one,
it.
since you found that one stud, it's easy to find the next stud and the next stud, and you kind of get a good. Okay, here we go.
I decided maybe that's enough work for one day. 'Cause that's
And as you're drawing it out, and you just finished drawing, you turn around and there's Floon with a mug and like a wet towel cloth thing, and he kind of looks at it and goes, "Oh, yeah, that's a good idea."
I thought so too, and I grabbed the mug and the towel and just stomped down the stairs.
You have some blood that's running down. He's trying to tell you as you you got blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
That embarrassed kind of. I got it. Never mind. Move along. Nothing to see here. Just
Excellent start, though, sir. Excellent start.
I just sit at the table and just.
Eventually, like an ice pack or something kind of just comes over and just sits on the table for you. Thorn, you get almost about a quarter away done filling up on this.
Okay.
Before it's probably just time to go ahead and call it good for right now. Pick it up later. Getting thirsty, hungry,
5 pounds of yeast.
As you're coming out, Priqrin and Bertram are walking through the door, and kind of greet whatever.
Oh, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
You guys
And-
find what you're looking for?
You two see Bart over there drinking the last bit of ale that he has.
What'd you do to Bart?
Just look at the back of my head.
All right. And I am doing a little bit of jumping. I am doing a little bit of jumping around. Real quick. I'm going to go back to Bahst just real quick. As you get to the Hunters Guild, because those two, it's going to take just a little bit longer. So I'm going to get to you real quick.
Okay.
So you get back to the Hunters Guild.
Yep.
Again, you see the pretty much it's the Hunters Guild placard hanging from above the door, and just on the pole itself of the placard is just a skeleton remains of some sort of creature that nobody's really fucking heard of.
No.
It's pretty easy for you to establish that some of those bones do not go together.
No.
But it's whatever. It's like a man bear pig. Anyways,
Well, they do have bugbears.
so you walk in, and it's actually it's weird. It's like a tavern, but not.
Yeah.
It's it's pretty much a club. Okay, people that go in there, they all kind of know each other. Everybody almost knows each other that's in there. There's tables, there's alcohol, there's liquor, there's food, there's stuff in here that's going on. Off to the side, you see what looks like a cage teller. There's a person standing behind what looks like some bars and a desk, and that's usually where you go to turn in any type of requests that have been fulfilled as far as hunting. You turn in any skins or anything that you want to turn in, and they pay you for that amount. They pay you for whatever that creature was worth, as long as it's within good condition to excellent condition. Anything below good condition, they don't take. Meaning poor or disintegrated or just not worth keeping type of shit. Off to the other side is more of your bar type of establishment. But there's tables and everything. And it's not fully packed. I would say it is above half. You walk in, the noise dies down just a little bit as the door closes and the light, the bright light from the day stops shining in, because it's the windows are not. There are no windows. Let's just put it this way. The windows are kind of boarded up, gated up type of thing. Like, this is...
One too many bar fights.
We can put it that way, yeah. But a few people stop as they recognize you. Like, they stop talking because they recognize you, but then they go right back to chatting again. But yeah, what do you want to do?
So, I go to the cage where they exchange information. And I hand them my notes and everything that I've ever had on the monsters I've killed down there, and hoping to exchange it for money, because literally trying to take bodies of monsters from the Under Mountain is, yeah, can't
Okay.
do it. It's a lot.
So you hand them the book, and
My notebook, not my book from the monster Hunters Guild.
I thought they were one and the same. This is the hunter's book that you write down
Oh, sorry. That's
all the stuff.
Very different campaign.
Okay. So you hand them the book.
Yeah.
And they start flipping through it and everything. 4 pages out of the book. You do see the person start writing down, almost copying what you wrote down, over off to the side in a ledger. This man is slightly balding. He's got a comb over, but it's not like he's doing it intentionally to hide the bald. He just combs his hair, and that's whatever.
Keeps the top of his head cold.
Pretty much warm, yeah. He is fairly on the muscular side, but he is definitely retired, as he is missing an eye, partial ear gone, and he's got a big, where the partial ear's gone, he has a big scar from corner mouth up, and it's just a huge nasty looking scar.
Something not like a knife did.
Basically, this side of his face almost looks like something raked his face, basically. And that'd be the right side of his face. You're looking at him, it'd be on your left side, but it's his right side of his face. It looked like maybe something clawed at him or raked him. But he writes some stuff down and looks up at you and goes, well, I say that some of this stuff right here that you got is going to be worth noting. I'm going to write that down, and I'll pay you for the information you got here. Information's good, but of course, bring back materials or stuff of the creatures definitely pays a lot better than just information about the creatures.
Well, I didn't have enough pocket space, but I did put down their print.
That's understandable. That'll help with any of the tracking. If any of the creatures, some of these fine folk around here want to go hunt and try to find the creature to bring back material, that'll definitely be worthwhile for the people that are tracking. That's for sure. I say all in all, I can give you about 60 gold pieces for the information. minus your course guild fees of 15 gold for your monthly fees. We'll just say we'll round it down, and that should be about 45 gold pieces.
Seems fair.
And you see him. He grabs a couple of sacks off to the side and throws it. And he goes, "There's 1, 2. That should be about 40. That should." Not should be about. That should be 45 gold pieces right there for the information. Again, if you had the creatures plus this information, you could have probably got about 10 times the amount that I would have paid you.
Okay. Pause.
No.
Above table. Didn't I collect some stuff and put it in the bag of holding, like teeth and things of that nature?
There are a few things.
If it's not written down, it's not there.
That's why I'm asking.
There were some things.
Because I remember I had to put it in the bag.
Had we stop you from cutting off an ear or a hand?
I did get the ear, goddammit. I did get a couple hands. I tried to get a troll dick, but you guys said no.
But it's still in the bag of holding. You didn't take it with you, so.
Yeah, you're right.
And if you put stuff directly in there, I mean, Sarah doesn't have to keep track of it. That's something you definitely need to make sure you keep track of. So
that's
again, we can say, yeah, you did, but if it's not written down, we don't know what you have. It's not there. Yeah. I
do it is what I'm saying.
I got you. If you got it, then we definitely need to make sure we establish. But yes, the bag of holding's not with you. So
I did get a couple twigs and leaves from the Shimmering Mound. I got petrified basilisk, stuff on fairy dragon. But here, I think I took a tooth.
Fairy dragon, you did not collect anything because that was not killed.
It says notes on the fairy dragon. Just notes, like
right.
What I saw.
That was one of the notes he took from it. That paid 15 gold just for that information alone, because you described a large fairy-like dragon, and that is nobody's ever seen a large type of fairy dragon like that. So that one paid you the most. For informational wise, so
man, and they never will ever see it again. A large type.
No, that's why I paid the most. It was a very unique information. That's one of the pages that he wrote down and took notes off.
That's all right. I'll come back if I have any more.
All right.
But, did you guys hear anything more about this monster? Did you guys have any updated list? Because I didn't see anything down there like this. Did I just not go far enough? Did I go too far into the Undermountain? Like, what was the last level it was seen on? You guys know?
Now, son. I'm gonna have to stop you right there, and you're gonna have to give me some more information. What are you talking about?
The monster on the page, and I show on the page, on this page that you guys are putting a bounty on.
Leans over and looks at it and goes, "Oh. That monster. All right. Yeah, we're supposed to have somebody coming in within the next day or two, possibly, with some information. There was somebody that was reported that they came back from that location. They were a quote-unquote survivor, and they're gathering information right now. The person made it all the way back to the Skullport over there off the third floor, and the folks were kindly enough to go down there to try to gather information from that poor soul and get the information back. So we may have something tomorrow or so. Should be back here soon, and we can give you more information on that. Otherwise, right now, the only information I have is it's beyond the possible 12th floor.
Oh, Jesus. 12th floor, huh?
So
That's not good.
that's all I can tell you for right now. That's a rumor until we can get the information back from that poor soul. That's about all we got right now. So.
All right. Thanks anyways.
Yeah, and good hunting to you.
Alright, I go to DoorSmashers.
All right, so you leave.
Yep.
Okay, so real quick, we're going to take a short rest for anybody that needs to go take a leak, smoke, whatever. And when we come back, we're going to pick up with Bernnice and Mal at the temple. And we'll do that, and that should conclude possibly towards the end of the day, mischiefs and stuff. If there's anything else that if we can squeeze in for the day, sure, I'll try to get it squeezed in, but you still have another down day or so going on. So we'll take a short rest and we'll be right back.
Kid brought alcohol.
Hey, you guys. We are back from our short rest. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out and waiting. If you're just tuning in, basically it is a downtime in Waterdeep, and this is part 2, where basically they're doing some stuff in Waterdeep, getting stuff situated that they're wanting to do. So, where we left off, we had Bernnice and Mal heading over to the temple area, which the temple area in Waterdeep is basically an association of all types of religions spread out throughout these temple areas, all decorated to certain gods and goddesses. As you guys approach, you know exactly where you want to go, where you last worshipped an elven god, where you want to walk over. As you walk, you are approached by a few of the priests or whatnot that are around there that kind of recognize you. And they say, greetings, welcome back.
Thank you.
What can we do for your visit?
I think there's something I can do for you. I have this shield, and I pull it out of my bag.
Okay. Wow. Indeed.
Yes. How do I say this without?
She wants to give it to you.
Yes.
Mal's just watching. She's done.
Almost without hesitation, they walk over and proceed to receive said shield. Looking over it, they're stunned. The craftsmanship, I mean, really? You're donating this to the church, to the temple.
Thinks it would be better here so she doesn't lose it.
So she doesn't have to pay taxes.
Well, indeed, this could, yes, certainly, we will certainly take this. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, yeah.
Would you like to come and give thanks to our God? This
Well,
person
this
right over here,
This is a little awkward.
come light a candle and worship with us, sister.
You know, we have something to do. Her
safe.
brother got stuck in a, what was it again?
Well,
A well. So we had to go help
Was
him
that
get out
to
of
be
it.
stuck on a well?
Her brother got stuck in a well, so we had to go help him get out of the well. He got stuck head first down the well. Can't get out.
Why?
Oh,
Shut up.
just because I want a deception roll, I just so want a deception fucking roll. A deception roll to get the fuck out of here without having to worship that no longer your god.
I'm ready
Lucky?
for Kindle.
Lucky.
It says you can re-roll a die, sure.
Purple. Not much better. Well, pass up. I'd take that one.
Yeah.
12. The first one was 11. This one's 9.
well, I rolled a 10. I have a -1, and then I rolled
Just for shits, I roll an inside check. He takes the shield and goes, "Well, yes. Hurry along, help him, please."
Wow.
My blessings to you, and we will make sure this goes to somebody of great use that could use this. For sure. Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank
Please, please
Thank
hurry. And then
Yes.
they turn around and they leave you.
Let's go help your brother. Let's
Yeah,
go. Let's go.
I rolled a 1 on an insight check. So, as you are leaving, though, the temple of your new goddess that you worship is in this area. Are you wanting to sneak over and check it out?
Yes.
It's right beside it.
Yeah,
You exit out one door and you
That would
enter
be-
another door.
Goddess is just all of a
I just
sudden
quit working at
right
McDonald's. I now work at Burger King.
across the street.
Yes, across the street.
Hey, that's fine. I worked at Arby's too, right over there. I'm just hopping next door to door. Do you have work experience? Yes.
Yes.
You could ask your
Neighbors.
yeah.
As
Level 10 fractal.
Level 10
fry
fry.
cook.
My
Yeah,
curly
it's
fries are
tense
exceptional.
job.
Damn it.
Good, because every other one I go to sucks.
On that one. You didn't want to say something, so I did.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No idea
So-
how we got here, but we're here.
This one is more of an open area. It's not covered up by any roof. You walk in, and the temple itself here you see is like a great hall. You find free pillars and other pieces of architecture, providing ample space and everything else for like celebrations and whatever. It's pretty much well opened. You see the followers that are in here. They wear red robes with blue garters, gildors. I'm sorry, I'm going to spell it too. Girdles.
Girdles.
Girdles. I was right. Girdles. Okay. For some reason, it just does not look right. Like I misspelled it. Obviously, for ceremonial. Leaving their head bare, except they do have, except for a robin's egg blue scarf. Okay, and it does seem like they're starting to gather up or something, doing something. With your curiosity, it looks like they are. Some of them are performing kind of a ritual of sorts to the goddess. As you stand there and you kind of ponder or kind of look over and see what they're doing, you see that the faithful themselves seem to be casting golden items into a cauldron that is being heated up. On top of that, the cauldrons are so that they toss it in. There's individuals or smaller cauldrons. You see them kind of cut their palm and drop
What
like
if you
blood
walk
drops into the gold itself.
Only Bart was here to steal.
So it's actually from their forearms. They bloodlet from their forearms. Sorry, I'm trying to read my notes and describe it as so. Throughout this ritual, you're hearing them her chandelier's name being chanted from the followers as they prayed for her mercy and guidance. As they all do this, and they each take turns, they stop and they kind of look over towards you as you see what looks like more, not really decorated, but definitely wearing different robes than all the others, who seems to be leading this, kind of comes over, kind of gracefully. She's about your height, and she asks you, are you here to worship?
Will accept me, yes.
We are accepting of all. You're not quite dressed. Are you here to worship too?
No, I'm here for her moral support.
Okay. But you're here to worship. You're almost as you're doing that, and she says no. She goes, well, she'll be right back, and you're kind of grabbed around the arm in a way, kind of like linked up, and another one comes, and they lead you off to a side room where you're provided with robes of your own. It's almost like a locker room in a way. You got a place where you can put your gear and stuff, and the robes are provided. Within a couple of minutes or so of you seeing Bernnice leave, she comes back and she is wearing these robes as well as a scarf.
You have something to be a part of a cult.
I know.
What gold items do you take with you? What golden item do you go to put into the cauldron?
Oh. Help me. Panic.
Exactly.
Ensues. Give me a second. Inventory.
We have in the bag of holding.
And while you're standing there, you do notice that there are like a few fountains or pools or whatnot that are around. There are formal gardens around like some of these pillars and whatnot. But the floor itself is very beautiful.
Oh, Bernnice's healing shield is not.
And that wasn't golden.
I dig in my bag of holding and I find a golden locket.
Coming on here, we got a gold lock.
Okay. A golden locket. That's okay. Sure. Now, I will say, though, so that blue scarf, when you walk out, you have options of where you want to put it, because not everybody is like wearing around their head or anything else. You see some of them seem to tie it around like their brow, the upper arm, their
What?
like waist or ankle even. So some do tie it around. So you can describe kind of where you put the scarf. It does come into play a little bit here in a minute.
I think I'll wrap it around like my upper arm.
The upper arm. Okay. Okay. And it fits perfectly for you. You obviously almost look exactly like the size of the lady that came up to you. She is waiting by the door. So as you walk out, you got your item. She looks up, down, and she sees your golden item and goes, oh, that will be excellent. Right this way. You come over and she tells you, go ahead and toss your item into the cauldron. You can pick up the ceremonial dagger and you just make a small cut along your forearm. A few drops, you don't need a whole lot. Drop in. Give your prayer and what you're wanting to, whatever favor you're asking for. And we'll gather right over there with the rest. And we'll proceed on with the next step.
I think I know.
Okay.
So I walk up and I drop the gold locket in, and then I have to. Do I have to say it out loud or just think about my faith?
No, you pray it.
Oh, okay.
Pray for it.
I'll do my cut, and I pray. Do you want me to message you, or do you want me to tell you what I pray for, or?
You can send it through a message. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll get to that obviously. Because there is going to be a roll that you'll be doing here soon. So.
Okay.
I swear to God, if this becomes a
You need
cult,
help?
Swear to helm.
if you join this cult,
You already joined it.
I understand. But if you keep coming to this cult, there's going to be some problems that you're going to have to talk to with your brother. It's not that he got stuck in a well.
Have to do that.
Now, as you get finished
Come on,
and you begin to walk away, you notice that there is almost like a lake of gold underneath this cauldron that's right there. that looks really, it's rocky and streak like, gleaming with gold veins, and it seems to be just covered sparkling dust and everything else. It looks like just over the years of worshipping and ages that they just have this just beautiful flowing looking what they call the lake of gold. It's basically just a large pool or whatnot that they pour this gold into. So once you're done and everything else and you're staying off to the side, they begin to pour the cauldron of gold that's now fully melted into the water to where it will now add to the rest of that's down there. Which is weird because some music starts being played. And you start noticing your your fellow worshippers begin to dance. So yes, they dance.
Okay.
So you join in and begin to dance. There's no particular style. Everybody seems to have their own type of style of dancing. But you do notice that the scarf, whatever the scarf has been tied to, that seems to flow. People that seem to have it tied around more of the leg or ankle area seem to make sure that leg or that scarf is flowing in the air and such. Like they don't really let it hit the ground while they're dancing. But that seems to be the thing. Like whatever they're doing, they're using that scarf to interpret their worship for their guidance. While you're dancing, I need you're going to roll.
Get ready.
Station sushi.
You can either do a religion or I have it written down, or a persuasion check.
Okay.
And I have the total results right down here. So go ahead and...
It's going to be a religion.
You're going to go religion?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 on speed.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to roll guidance?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
In this case, I want to say no. You ask your
The scarf
David.
starts to glow.
Yeah.
You're basically doing a religion
Yeah.
worship thing, and then you're like,
Yeah.
guidance here,
Yeah.
Where's the tune?
Please help me, Dan.
That's true.
okay. Mal, you are seeing all this happen.
Yeah, and Bernice looks insane.
In your point of view, sure. To her,
It's religion.
it's her interpretation of this dance and of her worship. You get done.
Only if I had a piece of paper.
The
I
cut,
could sketch this out.
the cut itself doesn't seem to be there. It seems to have healed, which is nice. But you feel like your efforts might have failed to make a lasting impression.
Sometimes.
So unfortunately, no effect will take place. So, if you would have nailed it like a 21 or higher, you did. There's other stuff here,
Okay.
but yeah.
But we have one more day. I might return. So.
Hey, yeah.
Oh,
Mike,
now.
Probably not with Mal.
But yeah, you're welcome to return and offer up offerings and stuff like that. But the music stops, and all the worshipers they kind of do a little. I'm going to say they do a little bow to each other in a way, and they begin to disembark, going back to where their gear or items might be, changing out of their robes and suiting back up. You do notice that some of the people have like the weapon, like they have a weapon off to the side. You literally see a weapon, like a few people walk over and they pick up like maybe a sword or a Mao or a Morning Star. Oh, sorry, a maul.
A Mal.
Yeah.
Mal.
Pick up-
I pick up my
Now,
Mal.
I was gonna stop. Let me go.
I got a Mal too. It shoots fire.
Let me go. Wrong weapon.
Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
But you see a few of them. They pick up like weapons or whatnot. It seems like it's not really a tradition, but more or less it's just the way things go. There's a weapon nearby for them to grab in case something goes down. So that's good to know for next time. But yeah, you change out of it after a few minutes. You come back and you're greeted again by a female dwarf. Like I said, roughly about your height. Very beautiful. She's got this dark red hair to her and some rosy cheeks. Her gear that she wears is pretty darn nice. She's wearing kind of like a studded leather. You definitely see almost chain-like armor underneath. But for the most part, she definitely looks very agile. She just basically tells you, says, well, thank you so much for coming. We have, you can donate anytime you want. But our rituals, we usually hold about maybe once a week or so. So if you ever buy next week, come by and join us.
No.
And
are you the head priestess here?
I am the one in charge of making sure nothing bad happens to the temple.
Okay.
So I guess, yes, you can say I'm the head priestess here, for sure. We like to celebrate and have a good time. So
Pronounced.
My name is Bernnice.
I don't have a name.
What are you, the druid twirling on his mouth?
okay.
Did you really just say that?
Now the rogue
Awesome.
known as Rogue.
My name is M.
M.
M. That's
Agent
it.
M.
This
That's
is
it.
Agent M.
That's all you get.
This is
M.
my friend M.
Well, nice to meet you, M and Bernice. I am Sharonda.
Nice to meet
And if you need anything or have any questions, feel free to ask. And welcome to the fold.
The trifold.
Right.
Okay.
You leave, and you guys, I'm guessing, are heading back to the water or to your tavern, DoorSmashers, or is there something else?
Going to, let's see. Thinking about going back to the smith and taking a pin. No, I'll go back to the DoorSmashers and think about it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'd be able to do
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched Bernice join a cult.
What?
I'm not there yet.
Okay. Yeah. No. The rest of you guys are pretty much back at the end. I guess relaxing, discussing your days. It's probably almost close to an hour before Bernice and Mal make it back to the tavern and everything else. So if there's anything you guys want to discuss about your days or anything else like that, go right ahead before we end this day, and we'll just carry over to the next.
Bart does want to do something.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
After he clears his mind completely from that whole debacle,
Uh-huh.
he pulls Floon to the side and says, I got it mapped out.
that.
Tomorrow, could you go to the Carpenter's Guild and hire some guys to cut a hole in that wall Make it a little smaller.
It's all right.
Uh,
Okay.
Certainly. They may ask for a deposit. How much of a deposit do you want to put down?
I'll go down to go to my room and get some gold, and I give them 200 gold to
Oh, okay.
deal with.
I'm
it.
kidding. I'm not.
This will help. They may send their best men with this deposit. Certainly, first thing in the morning.
Thank you, Floon.
You're welcome. If there's nothing else, I am going to head home.
Thanks for your hard work, Floon.
Yes, hard work indeed. Have a good night. And as he's leaving, Bernnice and Mal kind of walk in, and he kind of stops and good night. See you tomorrow, possibly.
Good night, Floon.
He stops and when do we expect the tavern to be back open? By chance?
Well,
Yes.
I'm not sure because.
Yes.
Yes. Did they get the still fixed today?
You have to discuss that with your brother and Thoron. It sounds like it's possibly up and ready to go, possibly tomorrow or so, but discuss it with them. I was just curious. If we have to, I mean, I can order some more supplies just to get it flowing back in here and get more people through.
Yeah.
But I just want to know when you're expecting to want to get it back up and running.
Well,
all.
we want to. I know we want to get as soon as possible, but I don't know. It just depends on how long the brew takes. I guess we could serve food though.
Okay. We'll discuss more maybe tomorrow then. All right. Good night.
Good night. Was I able to keep my boost card?
Yeah, if you decided to take it with you, sure.
When
Yeah.
I come in, I was like, Bernnice has joined a cult.
Just burst in. That's the first thing she does.
Yeah.
Once
Kicks
we're
the
done
door
talking to
open.
Floon, then I say that.
That's bold coming from a druid.
Don't start. I got a new dagger and I'm not afraid to use it.
Okay.
Wait. That's what we're calling it? A dagger?
The feather.
It is a feather. I will admit.
She joined a cult. She
That's
danced in the cult.
It's a weird way
I
to
did
tickle
not
people
join
with
a
a
cult.
Why did she-
metal
It's
feather.
my religion. It's my new religion. My new
Isn't
goddess.
that how all
Oh
cults
yeah,
start?
Bart, you got stuck in a well.
Yeah. By the way, you were supposed to be stuck in a well.
Yeah, see, I scraped my head on doing it.
I mean, yeah, he did hurt himself, I guess.
And he fell down a well.
Hey, if they needed to come by and ask, we
You're
have
the
proof.
construction accident. I make it sound more important than it was.
Why
Okay.
is Floon in such a rush?
But
He seemed like he was in a rush.
he had a busy day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Did he?
he carried all that lumber upstairs. We started working on the door upstairs.
He just got out of the hospital. We made him do all that, didn't we?
We're building the door between the buildings.
Wow.
You are-
We started construction on that.
I didn't tell
this
him
game
about
behind
that.
last
Tell
night.
him shit.
Yeah.
And you wonder why he was dragging the shit across the floor.
Dude, he just got out of the hospital.
Well, he can work. He's getting paid. He can do some work.
I think I was in a labor union here.
No kidding.
He had 2 days of rest and he was forced to manual labor.
There's magic
Carrying
involved.
boards up a stairs. It's not like I changed him to the wall and made him mine kryptonite out of the damn.
On our standards, that's not too bad. But he's royalty.
Floon?
Loyalty.
He's friends with a royal noble
Friends of-
person.
Oh, he's
He's a drinking buddy
Yeah,
to
he's-
royalty,
yeah.
Same thing, right?
in a way. All right.
Well.
So you guys done for the night then?
Well, yeah.
Well,
We got.
don't we got to go to the, or is that the next
Well,
night?
no, it's tonight. That's
That's
what I'm saying. You guys
Yeah, we
done
sit
for the
around-
night to turn in or
Drink the rest of the. Drink what's left of the
But wait, there's more. I pulled the kegs out. Because there would be a surplus of like kegs being like emptied out, the stuff emptying out the kegs, wouldn't there?
That made no
Microwave word
sense.
drink.
Like whenever you make a vat, put surplus into it. And
We drank it all.
we drank it all. That actually makes sense.
Talking about like a starting
Storage.
type thing.
Yeah.
Most of the storage that you guys have had,
I got
it's,
to load up with
it's
it.
it's pretty much was empty
Makes
already
sense.
to
We're
begin
off
with.
so long.
Yeah, you guys have been gone for a while, and you haven't really made another batch yet. So he's drank or sold most of it.
I'm gonna have to make small batches for myself.
So the evening passes and changes into night as the air itself kind of cools down. Whoever's going.
Bertram left before dark.
Oh yeah, you don't sleep there, so yeah, you're gone.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
where?
He made his way to his hiding spot.
Okay. All right. Certainly.
Going to hide.
We'll say let's hide. Let's go ahead and roll a stealth check.
64.
Uh-oh.
Well, one of them was a 1, so 24.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
even a 1 is a 13. So
Oh yeah, wait. Is that part of the rogue thing where no matter what you gotta get a 10 or something like that?
no. I just have that much plus.
Oh,
He's a plus 12.
Anywho, you discuss about what's going to happen tonight.
So we have Bertram already heading there probably. And I will take Mal. Bertram's going to hide somewhere as backup. And I think having the Druid there in disguise will probably be more than enough than what I'll need for if something goes down. But we should be back before the sunrise.
I think that
You're clumsy. I don't think you should go.
I'm actually very stealthy, sir.
Uh-huh.
No, I think you should
Yeah.
go. He insulted my beard. He should go somewhere else.
You're just going to be conveniently doing yard work in the city of the dead.
Yeah. Stop that. Or my common
Aren't you a
clothes.
guard member? Aren't you part of City Watch?
Oh, you are.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
I can just tell them to, hey,
Why is he even part of City Watch? Part of City Watch.
I'm also part of the City Watch.
Oh, we're City Watch?
That's how you guys
I
know
didn't
each
know
other.
that royalty on the City Watch.
You don't know about me. Shh. Not alone, Don't tell
Okay.
them about
You
I'm pretty stealthy though. I could probably.
you think you could get us in after?
it. I pull out a bunch of keys. I don't know if these are the keys.
I got keys right here.
What's a key for?
My thieves' tools.
I thought you guys were called the DoorSmashers.
Yeah, but they have guards at each one of the entrances.
It depends on which entrance you go through. We've gone there many times before.
Bernnice can probably
No,
break down the
Do you
door.
know an entrance that doesn't have guards?
I can find an entrance.
Okay.
It might not be the greatest entrance, but I can get
Yeah,
you
I've
an
been
entrance.
there before.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I climbed
In the
up the
dark.
wall, turned into a bear, and made him fly over the wall.
What the fuck were you guys doing before I got here?
Exactly right.
Yep.
Just
I
tell me.
barely made it.
That's where Bart Bash can roll in.
It's gonna look
Somebody
be a
getting
long
a
night.
tally because.
Of dad jokes?
Yeah.
Just tell me what the plan is on who's going and where.
If you want me to
You're
track
not
the-
going.
I'm going.
You're not going.
No.
You're going. You're going inside this box.
Look, describe the box, sir.
It's just a crate.
Okay.
It's very crate. That's right too.
Such great.
I think you're like past 5.
You're like up 9 now. Because he did want some before you got
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Such great. Very square.
Okay, I'll go in the crate.
You're done too now.
Oh no. Okay. You're not gonna be able to fit it. It's like This is tiny crate.
This is not meant for a 7-foot person. This is meant for a 2-foot person. You are not 2 foot.
You wisest.
You're tall.
What are we doing? That's what I'm trying to figure out too.
He thinks he needs to go.
Do you want to try to fit in this
Do I
box?
need to be his handler?
Come on, you guys had a whole ghost battle
You
without.
guys just want to. So how about this? If something happens,
We can just be posted outside.
yeah, why don't you two, if you really want to go,
I can just do my day job.
yeah,
Right,
you,
that time.
get that
You're
job.
rest.
Day
You're,
job, yeah.
and I have community service I have to do. That's what you're there for.
You guys, but I would suggest
Look
not
at us.
arriving at the same, like, with us. Be down somewhere else.
Yeah. I already figured that was going to be.
Make sure it doesn't take an hour.
Yeah, understandable.
If it once an hour passes, I'm not a fairy anymore.
Nature bacon.
Yes, but I'll be in a bag.
All right. Well, be careful. Whatever you do.
You wear a robe or a cloak or anything?
I do have a
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to go with
cloak of
Okay,
protection.
what are you gonna be? What are you, a ferret?
carrots.
What are you turning into?
I don't get that.
Ferret?
Yeah.
Yeah, that ferret just peeks out from behind your robe. And
It smells exactly like a ferret too.
Oh,
Just
my
nothing but ammonia.
That's if you don't clean their cages. We actually had, anyways.
Tiger.
All right.
Oh, weasel.
Weasel.
That's about right.
I'm weasel.
We see a weasel fight. Those things are vicious.
Yeah, I've seen them all fight all the time.
Sorry. That was a YouTube rabbit hole I got into one day.
So you want me to get you guys in and go to the other gate?
No, she probably. It sounds like she has a good way in.
Okay.
So,
I'll just go to the other gate and,
yeah.
First,
See, how many
I
of
think a
you
weasel
were
could
there?
probably fit inside of the people.
Perfect. Through the
Bertram
gate.
casts a gift of alacrity, just in case.
Gift of alacrity.
Yeah.
What'd that do?
That lets me roll another die 8 on my initiative.
I'm gonna cast bless on you folks at level 2, so I can get all 4 of you.
All right. 3, 4, yeah.
Wait, what 4 is it? No, I'm already
Oh
up.
yeah, you got.
So it's just us dwarves staying here?
I guess so.
All right.
Just the twins.
Party on me.
The children are going out for the night.
Be safe, children. Don't do anything I wouldn't do now.
I'm already don't take the healer.
We have a healer.
Oh yeah, you do. You can heal?
Oh, damn.
I pointed in that general direction. I was right. No matter which way I pointed at.
You know what? I can, just in case, do,
Just in case.
The dad
Just
jokes
in
are
case you
turned
want.
on you, sir.
I know, I love it. Cast Warding Bond. Oh, that is wrong.
Oh, is he down
It's
there?
unlocked, dude.
No, I walked it back.
Oh.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have you, Mal, Bahst apparently, and Thoron.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna wait outside the.
Okay.
Outside the gate.
Now, if you mess this up, it's all your fault.
Yeah.
You're looking at me like I mess things up. You're the one that fireballs everything.
Not if I'm a weasel.
Everything.
Listen.
Every time.
So you're like a guy walking around at all times, wearing an entire kitchen pan set.
No, that's
No,
Bernice.
not.
That's Bernice.
What?
I adventured with that guy one time.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
He was
He
known
was a
as
great guy.
He was known as the kitchen sink.
He was a great guy. Rolled a couple of double 20s on stealth check and was great.
More More Dragonborn.
All right, so you four begin to watch. Now, no word has been given that curfew has been lifted.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to need a sneak.
All right.
Now, if you're moving at normal pace, it's going to be more or less straight roll unless you're wearing stuff that has disadvantage.
I got you.
If you're moving at half pace, obviously it's going to be better rolls or whatnot. So you move. How fast are you guys moving?
Can I cast Pass Without a Trace?
You can. It gives you +10s.
And people around you +10.
Nice.
So how
Oh shit, that's a nice.
how are you? How fast do you guys want to move?
So we have
We're
bless.
probably
and
gonna
that.
sneak just to make sure that we don't get caught.
Full plate armor.
Yeah, but you have
Okay.
the blessed and the
Our-
+10.
Yeah, I mean,
Who's plus? How much?
you guys are gonna leave slightly at a different time than us, just so we don't, so it doesn't look suspicious, right?
D4.
Okay. You said you were going to try to cast something.
Oh yeah, warding bond. Spells for one feature. This connection between target. I'll just put it on VTT.
Yeah, I see that.
Where'd you throw it? Are we throwing spells?
Furball.
Are we throwing spells up?
Yep.
All right, hold on.
Be careful what type of spells you throw up. Some people might think that is gang signs.
What? Dad joke.
Now he's on the dad jokes.
But I can do it.
It's for an hour.
Ricky
Yeah,
just wants to
our-
be involved.
You get a +1 AC and saving throws.
D4, D10,
Resistant to all damage.
+1.
So every time you take damage, I take the same amount of damage.
Okay.
That wasn't very.
You're the damage.
I absorb the damage and take.
Oh, you get it to him, good. Because if you did it to me, that would have been bad.
You got more HP than I do.
Well, basically, it gives them resistance, so it cuts the damage in half
Yeah.
because it splits it between the two of them. It's warding bond. Yeah, I know that one. All right. It also says you must give it. It's a pair of platinum rings worth about 50 gold each. So you give him a platinum ring. You put a ring on his finger.
I now pronounce you man and man.
I literally like to you a pair of platinum rings worth at least 50 gold each. When you and your target must wear for the duration.
You want a ring? Here you go.
Thanks. Yep. Oh wait, he's
All right.
holy man, so he technically you two are married now.
No, that's
No.
that's
That's ceremony.
That's
Yeah.
ceremony.
Nobody got ceremony.
All right. Okay. Nope. That's fine.
You need that
Okay.
ceremony
So
to get back in.
you're gonna be sneaking. You're heading towards which gate? The north gate, then.
It's
closest one.
Yeah, probably the north gate.
All right. Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth checks. You get your +10, and you'd get 1 bless, I think, as long as it says ability checks.
No, I think it's just
Saving throws and attacks.
Six.
Whenever he makes an attack roll or saving throw. So yeah, that wouldn't count. So. Okay. So starting with Mal, what'd you get?
26.
Okay, Thorn.
Oh, stealth
Yeah, you got disadvantage, right? Yep.
and
Good at your plus one.
Okay, so what'd you get? Peter.
Oh, 23, sorry.
23.
Did I see you roll with double dice? Okay.
I haven't rolled yet on the computer.
No, it looked like you rolled 2 dice in your tray. I
I
didn't.
rolled my bless.
Your what?
My bless.
Bless doesn't count for that.
Oh.
Bless is for attack and saving throw.
And it's 22.
30, 20,
yeah.
22. What'd you say again?
23.
23. Okay. All right. Yep. No, that's fine. So with this, so you guys are moving normal pace. I'm guessing since he
Yeah.
rolled with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Normal pace.
Alleyways. And
All right. That's a pretty good.
Oh, just
Yeah.
like the rooftop scene with the spike beam level.
Okay, so you guys are getting your way through. It takes you a little bit longer than what it took you to walk when it was during the day, but it's still fine. You guys get there, not seen or anything. But when you get to the gate, it is guarded and it is locked because they close at night. So how do you want to approach this?
Take you up to the other gate, right? That's what we're me as handler.
Do you want to see if you can't get us past these guards real quick?
Sure.
Persuade your way through these guards.
Would be persuade or reception at this point.
I mean, are you just?
I'll say,
Just
hey,
that
do
we
you not?
really need to go.
I'll just go up to them and talk to them. Say, hey, do you mind if I get a couple of buddies to come in to pay respects?
Sir, no disrespect to you or anything else, but the city of the dead is off limits at night. The only people allowed in here are soldiers, and as far as I'm aware, I'm not aware of you being on duty because you're not dressed in uniform.
Yeah, I'm not dressed, but can we get a favor just one time?
I could seriously get punished by letting. You said you and who? Because right now you don't see shit. It's just you.
Oh, it's just me?
When it's just you, you
Yeah.
walked up there. They're
hidden.
They're hidden right now.
Oh, tell them just to go take a walk.
I just wanted to go on a stroll,
Until them to go take a walk.
Go take a walk.
Well,
I heard there's somebody going into the other gate.
all right. So you told me you want me to let you and a few friends in through here, and now you're telling me there's some trouble going on at another gate.
That's what you're.
You cannot.
I'm trying to figure out the right wording for this, but I already had the conversation in my head, but I can't spill it out because I already thought of the next conversation. That's what I'm struggling with.
So let me get this right. You and a few of your companions are past curfew, wanting me to look the other way and let you in. You're not dressed for duty, and I'm supposed to overlook this and go check on another gate that could be having issues.
Yes. I am a.
And now you're
gold.
bribing me.
He started
Can you pay
handing
me back
copper,
later?
not even gold. Just 5 copper, go away.
Or actually, not gold. I'm gonna hand him an ale. It sounds like you need a break. Fuck it. That's what I'm going with. Sounds like you need a break.
Go get an ale somewhere.
The other 4 cards,
Just 4 guard?
counting him, kind of start walking up behind him, and he goes, I'm going to take you on your word saying that you're part of the City Watch, and I'm going to ask you politely to head back to your dwellings.
Sorry, man. I've had too much to drink.
I'm-
You know how it is.
I mean, you can. You
I want to.
you
Sorry,
rolled.
Jessica.
You rolled
That's
something.
20.
Yes, but I'm going to have to say this is probably going to be a disadvantage because you're stumbling through what you're trying to get them to say.
Does he have the guards like thoroughly
Oh, yeah.
like
They're confused as fuck.
confused and
They are kind of starting to surround him in a way. I
So
mean,
distraction level.
is there enough that we could maybe sneak past and go in through the gate?
the gate's shut
So
and probably presumed locked.
Different gate.
And it is a very high wall.
is it like a Is it like a solid?
30-foot wall.
Is it like a solid iron gate, or is it like one
It
of
is
like
now
the
iron.
grated?
It's a barred type gate, yes, but it's
Reinforced.
not wide enough for somebody just to slip
Could I
through.
misty step through?
You could certainly misty step through,
The barbarian's gonna be starting.
but they are definitely like trying to be nice to you right now
Be another drunk guy with
with
him.
and everything,
A drunk person.
but they are definitely on edge with the fact that you're coming at night, not wearing a uniform. It's past curfew. All this stuff is stacking up, and they're trying not to have to do paperwork right now and then write you up. That's why they're saying, please go home.
Yeah, I do the belligerent drunk thing. Sorry, I just had too much. You know how it is, and I start walking away.
All right. So instead of a persuasion, we're doing a deception
Yeah.
instead?
Yeah.
Okay, then
I was going
I'll flip. I thought you were trying to persuade them to
no.
leave. Then we'll go with the first roll you had, and we'll do a deception with the first roll, the natural 20.
Okay.
So quickly, while he's gotten distracted, what are you three doing?
I'm gonna misty step through the gate.
I'll turn into a weasel.
I thought you weren't.
I'm not.
Oh.
I don't think you can teleport with him.
No, you can't. That's why I was trying to figure out what. Okay. Yeah, you. Yeah. No. Yeah, I think you can go off just down a little ways, cut across, hug the wall, and misty step through. Sure. Yeah. You can misty step through the gate without people knowing. You had a high enough stealth.
As a
Never mind.
weasel, can I stick through the gate?
Yeah, but I will ask you for a different stealth roll with you being a weasel now. How long?
Like a tiny creature.
How long does your spell last?
Or
An
the
hour, I think.
or pass without trace?
Is that a concentration?
An hour.
No.
All right.
I think so.
Yeah, just re-roll your stealth. We'll see how that does.
No, it is concentration.
It is? Oh,
Yes.
shit. Now
But
you'd have to recast.
No,
No.
Oh, you keep
You can
concentration.
maintain concentration.
as long as she casts it before she goes into an animal form, she can keep track of it. But she won't be able to cast anything new.
Can't cast anything while I'm in. So new
Yeah, new stealth roll from you.
33.
Okay. So
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
you notice, boss, two of your companions are gone.
So
You
sure the weasel's
see.
gone.
You see Thorn is dealing with the guards, which a couple of them seem to be like putting their a couple of them have pole arms, more longer, and they're kind of more or less get going, trying to box you out of a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I go get him? Thoron, what are you doing?
Sorry, I just want to talk.
I told you you can't go.
I wanted to see.
No.
That is two of the opposite ends of those dice. Wow.
Those are doofuses.
That's the point. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, buddy.
Your deception works for the most part. They don't follow you any further.
They don't want to pursue
Um,
it. They know it's bullshit, but they don't care.
But you do hear, you better hurry up. If you get caught, I ain't helping you.
Sir.
They go back to the formation in front of the gate itself. You two are inside. Not heavily patrolled right now. It seems like you see a bunch of lights, torches, whatnot along the outer wall, where you were seeing people guarded up there already. A few torches here and there walk along the pathways. You continue on?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to carry over your new stealth roll. Just give me another stealth roll. You will still have a plus 10 for a little bit, so you should be able to get to plus 10.
Ooh. That's a 15.
Ooh, yeah, that sucks.
But oh wait.
All right. Let's see here. I'm going to say you get halfway. I'm just going to do a perception check real quick. Okay, you're good. You make it all the way there. You get to the temple area, and you look around. You don't really see anybody. You're standing outside, just off the path a little bit, about maybe 10 feet away from a tree, and possibly a good 15 to 18 feet away from a large bush, the honeysuckle bush. What are you three doing?
I forgot about Bertram. Oh my god.
That's how stealthy he is.
I was like, three. There's only two of us.
I assumed that I assumed he was here already.
How'd you get here?
Well, you don't see, he hasn't made himself present to you.
Yeah, he's probably not going to make himself
Probably
present.
not.
You do not know I'm here.
By the way, warding bond is gone.
All right.
As soon as you left 60 feet from him,
Yeah.
it went away.
Didn't think that far out.
Oh man, this platinum ring feels weird now.
Bless is also gone because it only lasts for about a minute. So you don't have Bless, you don't have warding bond on you no more.
Oh, I'll take it at least.
You probably got maybe a good 10, say about maybe 10, 15 minutes left of her pass without trace, because you were trying to sneak through the city and sneak through here. So it's only lasts an hour. It probably took you a good 40, 45 minutes to try to get through.
In the letter, did it say I can say anything special when I arrived at the location?
Nope, just said meet you at the spot.
All right.
Alone.
And come alone.
I came alone.
He came alone.
With his pet weasel or whatever. I
It's
guess.
a little
The fact that people
It
follow,
could be a squirrel running around just in the.
the fact that people followed him is not his. You know,
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
we never described what color weasel was.
off.
All right. Again, what are you going to go in?
Yeah, I'll
Stay out
go
here?
in.
What you're going to go in?
Yeah.
You're going into the mausoleum?
I'm going into the mausoleum.
He's going in, folks. Come
Going into
on.
the Thunderdome.
I'm assuming you're outside.
I'm outside. Yeah.
You stay and watch.
I watched him.
He's walking in with his furry little friend.
Yep.
I'm assuming you're going in with her, and I don't want to assume
With her?
with him. I can't assume. I'm going back and forth here. So
Well,
going in?
before he goes in
No.
to the chamber,
Uh-huh.
he's gonna jump into like his bag or whatever.
That's fine. You're going to go in with him. You describe how you're going to go in with him. You hopped in his bag, satchel thing, whatever. Okay, Beastmaster. You walk in. You step in to the place. It's dark. Don't really have, you have kind of difficulty seeing, since I'm pretty sure she doesn't have her globe lit up
No.
throughout
Probably
this
not.
whole thing. It's dark. Are you doing anything?
I'll just probably wait here until.
Oh my
Please
God.
give me a perception check. Both of you. You're with disadvantage. You're in his satchel.
Ooh, that's a 4.
Oh my god.
You have to carry the team here.
I am carrying the team. I got a nat 20 and an 18.
Jesus.
And I get a +4. So 22.
Okay. You're distracted by the commotion that's happening in your satchel as Mal is trying to warn you just before a black, even a darker, like cloth hood, if you would, goes over you, and you're pretty much secured by two large humanoids.
What is the meaning of this?
You just hear, keep quiet. You'll know soon enough. As they begin to push you forward,
We didn't talk about this.
No, we did not.
you hear loud stone grind. And you feel yourself being led down by the steps.
Do I hear that?
What perception did you hear? What's your
Well, my
perception?
passive is 18.
Yeah, no.
What?
Not with your passive. I mean, you're
My 21.
21. You hear. I say you hear noise. You're just not quite sure. It is coming from Mazda. You're just not sure what that noise was. You do hear something going on.
I'm gonna. When I hear them, I'm gonna come out of cover and sneak to the door.
Okay.
And
It's dark. Nothing's lit up inside.
okay.
Bertram can see in the dark?
Unfortunately, I can.
Unfortunately, you can now.
Yeah, I have dark vision to 120.
What are you now, Bart now?
What did you get?
Sorcerer. My first level is Sorcerer, Shadow Sorcerer, as dark vision.
Of course it would.
Okay.
Wait, so, alright. I'm trying to keep track here.
Bullshit.
What are you on? What number one bullshit guy are you on now?
What?
Like, what levels do you have in what?
He's a fire
641.
rogue sorcerer.
641. Oh my god.
Sounds
Okay.
like an area code.
It's an area code.
641 area code.
That's right.
Yeah, without actually going in and going around the corner, because you've been in there once already,
Yeah.
you don't really see anything past that slab wall. You pushing forward?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay.
Try to do it still.
The stealth check.
28.
Okay. You stealthily make your way in there. You come around the corner, and there is nobody inside.
No.
Nothing.
Where'd they go? I sniff. Yeah, smell purple.
Do you have some sort of animal smell?
No, I can just smell now.
Smell, man.
It smells like fireball and
It smells like sulfur and ferret.
No, you don't. No.
All right, I'm gonna,
The flowers that were not there when you guys were there seem to mask any type of odors that would be
oh,
there.
there's flowers there now?
There are flowers there.
I'm going to investigate then. Where the fuck did they go?
Okay, roll an investigation check. As he's rolling an investigation looking, you guys are led down quite a bit of ways, down some flight of stairs. A little bit of light seems to seep through the hood. You're not bound by any type of rope or nothing. It just feels like you got arms or hands holding the sides, holding your arms in place as they're guiding you down. So it feels like you got somebody on either side of you holding you and guiding you around. The commotion Mal gives now, I mean, do you just kind of settle down a little bit?
I stopped once.
Once they kind of got there and he was distracted. What the fuck? What? Ah! Yeah. Okay. Mal, you kind of peek out of the satchel just a little bit. These humanoids are kind of furry.
What?
wow.
Nice. It's,
I start hearing yipping.
You're led a little bit further away from what feels like the stairs. Let's say a good 60 to 80 feet from when you got down the stairs.
I'm gonna die.
A door closes. Sounds like it closes behind you. And the hood's pulled off. You're in a pretty decent lit room. And standing in front of you, a man dressed similar to the man that you saw at the library, but covered in fur. Black, slick looking fur. Ears of a cat. Long white whiskers. Approaches you and says, "Welcome."
The fuck is this?
You look around, you see others. The two that are holding you, one is almost canine-like, and the other one is, looks like he's wearing not really a mask, but kind of like some sort of headwear to cover up himself a little bit. But is feline in nature as well. There's a couple of rat-looking people, and you get a stinky odor of one pig-like person. We are just like you. We are all cursed with lycanthropy.
Oh.
I smelt you the other day
That's not.
as we were roaming the streets. You and that one in your pouch, following a blood trail. It was interesting. We followed you. But we got your scent. We know you're one of us.
That's
And we wanted to bring you in. You haven't been.
ACP concept.
You have not been one of us for a while. We can tell. You're a young one. Please, sit.
All right.
We don't mean you harm.
I said.
I let go of you as you go to sit. And the two that brought you in, they kind of walk back out the door and shut the door behind. Now, your investigation roll, what'd you get?
Well,
12?
investigation's my best skill.
That's the only thing working for me. It's hard. It's like he vanished magically. No, yeah, sure. Let's. It's like he just vanished into thin air, sort of magically or whatnot. Is there anything you're gonna, as you spent time looking around and not finding any traces of him?
Is there a place to hide in here?
There is clearly some sort of place to hide. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hide and just wait to see what happens.
Okay. You climb into one of the holes in the wall and kind of scooch back. It's
And
plenty of room.
and I can see it.
You kind of go flat. You kind of like lay flat and you scoot back. It's big enough for a coffin to slide in there. So for you to get in there, it's perfectly fine, and it's a dark spot. So,
spider.
so yeah, you can definitely hide in there, which could possibly be why they got the drop on you in a way. I rolled stealth ahead of time to see where they're going to be
All
at.
right, well, I'll roll stealth.
Okay. A 1? Did you get a 1?
No, it's still a 17.
Oh. Okay. All right.
We're fine.
Yes. And a 1.
He sits down in front of you and he goes, our first actual contact was in the library. The pig guy kind of standing over there, you start recognizing his attire, and he's like, yeah, sorry about that. I didn't mean to be an ass.
All right.
And he's a werebore, in case you didn't get that. He's a werebore.
Yeah.
He goes, I'd like to offer you some guidance if you would like to, and come into our fold a little bit. Maybe learn to control your form a little bit better.
Okay.
It was a little sloppy outside that inn. I don't know what the fuck you were doing that night, but you transformed in the open and flew up into a window, balcony area. I don't know what was going on in your head, but
The house was possessed.
we'll go with that. We want to help you out. We want to guide you, maybe train you, help answer any questions you may have. I am the oldest of the group. I have been the longest, and I have been able to find others like us. We're a small group. We live in the city amongst everybody else, the normies. And we try not to show ourselves.
Really hated the word that you just used.
Yeah,
The
that,
normies?
That really hurt. I peeked my head. I was like, stare at him.
You're a normie adjacent.
Jason. That's not nice.
When you pop out, he just looks at you. Druids are a little bit different. They can understand us in a way, but let's put it this way. Druids, in a way, walk a line between us and the normals, the humans, whatever you want to call them. Obviously, that offended you. Whatever.
It's just a weird word.
We like to offer our hand, help you out, and maybe help you understand your transformations and everything a little bit better.
So is there any fees or anything like that?
No fees. We help each other out.
All right.
We're trying to be a larger community. If you stumble upon others, you are more than welcome to slip them that letter in your own words to them and help them find us.
All right.
He does turn back into that human form that he had. He was in kind of like a hybrid type form. But he goes back into his human form. And you can see him. Now you recognize the guy, the one that was more nicer to you and apologized for his companion running into you type of thing. It's just pass it along. We'll help you out. You help us out.
All right.
That's the way we're trying to make this work. So, did we scare you or something? You seem on edge.
Nope, I'm always on edge when I'm bagged and taken to somewhere I don't know where I'm going.
I apologize.
Not the first time I've been kidnapped.
We had the whiff of
Point.
somebody lingering outside the mausoleum, and we just decided that we'd just take you.
Well, I mean, there's
Away.
a lot of patrols in this area right now.
This one seemed particular in one spot. So
Interesting.
be careful when you leave. We will kind of watch and help out if something bad happens, but I don't know what they're doing.
What's like what's the code for the gate to get in, kind of thing?
You can just fly over it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that at night.
1, 2, 3, 4 is the
641.
641.
641 is the code. We got here before they closed it, and some of us climb
like,
over it.
Like I understand that, but
Yeah.
to get into the mausoleum.
If given the slip of paper, we smell our kind. You don't notice You didn't notice when we met the first time.
I did. I just.
Wow.
There's a scent that we give off that regulars don't smell.
The normies.
It's not. They don't have that keen sense of smell. I thought it would be obvious that once you got to the spot that you'd know that you'd be able to smell
Yeah.
our scent.
This form doesn't really have a smell per se, or not smell, but a ability to smell.
You have a smell.
I assumed I had a smell.
There, you have a smell. It's different from each one. We each one have, but we all have a certain smell. It's not a normal, typical smell. How we find our own.
All right.
I'll explain it more as you got a day or so, right? I mean, you're not going to wander off, correct? You got any important things you're going to do?
Yeah, I got some important stuff I need to do.
Well, just
How about you stop into my inn, then stop into the Troll Skull, and we have a private area we can talk. And when I have some downtime, stop in, and we can talk there.
all right. Well, sounds fine. That'll work. We'll stop by tomorrow.
All right.
That fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll stop by tomorrow. We'll discuss a little bit further. It's just wanted to make sure I got you alone so people didn't just whip out swords and start swinging.
They wouldn't have whipped out swords and started swinging.
I just look at it like,
Okay, one of us would have. But we didn't bring him.
All right.
He's too clumsy.
Rick and Morris will
Morris.
show you the way out.
All right.
Just
Mortimer.
just be careful. They'll make sure you get out of the mausoleum, and if you need help getting back past the guards, they can possibly provide you something, but you should be able to fly. Just don't let people see you.
Right.
We don't need people coming after us. There's a monster hunter guild out there that would love to skin one of us alive.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind, all right?
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, too bad I like you.
Sorry, you got any other questions? You got any questions? I felt like I've been talking this whole entire time. You got any questions for
No, I
us,
don't
man?
have any
I'm sorry, I
questions.
dragged you all the way down here.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, no, not really. I don't have any questions. I mean, there's nothing that I need answered. Most of my answers I'd already gotten.
All right. Well, it's fine. Like I said, got anything, you just let us know. You just leave a little note outside your window or something. We know where you stay. We saw you out there.
I'll just send you a text on the speaking.
Just leave a note outside your window. Just leave a little small note outside your window. We'll come by. We'll see it. We'll help you out.
All right.
All right. Just we'll establish better in the future. But until then,
I don't know, maybe get some ravens or something.
I
Don't use owls for mail. It's a very slow way to get mail. Maybe use ravens or pigeons. Pigeons are great. It's still the slowest thing.
Well,
Harry Potter. Calm down.
Morris has a issue with birds. We'll figure out something.
About bats.
So
All right.
we'll figure out something. We can establish something. But we'll talk more, I guess, tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Just remember that we're not here to harm you. We just want to make sure that you're safe and that we can help you and you can help us. All right.
Alright.
And you definitely don't want to get dragged into any war that happens. Trust me. It's not pretty. They'll exploit you. Trust us. Anyways, the door opens up and the two guys are there waiting.
We'll exit.
All right. You exit. It starts getting darker towards the stairs, and they begin to walk up the stairs. They touch the. You just see one hand kind of slide up on the side, and the three of you hear just as that middle column stone sarcophagus that was there, that looked like it was built in, begins just to move off to the side. And you see three figures come out from beneath it as you're watching. One of them happens to be Priqrin. The other three are unknown.
The other three are unknown? Or two other?
Two are unknown. Oh, a third one.
I was like, wait a minute.
The lizard folk just dropped down on top. No, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll watch them.
You see a couple of them just kind of sniff around a little bit, but they kind of walk you towards the front. They peer out. Coast is clear. That guy's not there no more. Don't smell him.
Must have left.
Again, come by. You can leave a note here in the mausoleum. You can leave it outside your window, and we'll come see you.
Alright.
Be safe, brother.
Cool, you too.
Cool.
They turn around and walk, and you see them go back down. If you don't do anything before they come back.
So they left?
No, they walked him towards the front and kind of looked and surveyed, but they don't smell your scent out there anymore. And the floral, like I said, the floral kind of masks a lot of it.
I'm watching.
And the two unknowns have come back without him and begin to descend down.
Okay.
And it closes behind them.
When it closes behind them, I jump out.
Okay.
And then these guys had left walking.
Yeah, you begin
Not
leaving.
yet. You're gonna sit there. I'm going to kind of wait to see if he shows up at all.
I just so want you to go, hey, Bertram! Bertram! That's how I picture it. You just kind of like that whisper, that yell whisper, Bertram! Bertram, are you here? Hey, Bertram! Yeah, so within about 5 to 10 feet out from the mausoleum, out in front of it, you basically hear your name being called as Priqrin's like trying to look around to see you.
Do I hear it?
Oh yeah. You hear him. You walk.
I'm looking out there and I see him.
Yeah.
With everybody else.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast disguise self,
Okay.
and I disguise myself as a city guard,
Okay.
and I come out.
The city guard coming out of the mausoleum.
No, I'm gonna try to like sneak out of the mausoleum and then come around the backside,
Okay.
and then go from there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And
There's one way to get out.
25 stealth.
Just for shits, you two give passives. Just
Passive perception.
yeah.
11.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
You can't get any higher than what he has.
I have 14 as my pass.
Well, if you got a natural 20 plus whatever, is that going to
What's
give
your
you
perception?
Perception's a +4.
plus 4? You said you rolled a what? 25?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't get any higher than that. So, either way. Okay, yeah. You beat their
Yeah.
whatever they can do. So, yeah, you get out of there just fine.
Yeah,
you sneak around.
As they walk back towards, are you walking back towards the gate or?
I'm still seeing if I can't find you in the bushes.
He's still trying to find you.
Well,
Yeah.
I come around the backside and say, "Hey, this area is off limits. What are you doing here?"
Oh. I turn around.
I'm a guard.
Slowly turn around and look and say, well, didn't expect this one.
It's unfortunate.
What are you doing here?
I got lost.
You're not supposed to be. Who let you in?
The four guards at the north gate.
And I say, come on, come with me. And then I draw my sword and start pushing towards the north gate.
All right.
You resisting?
No, I'm going.
And are you?
She
Okay.
she has a couple hours.
You're in the weasel. You're in the
Yeah.
bag.
She's got a couple hours in the weasel in the bag. So.
You're not supposed to be here.
All right.
So you can try to make a.
Yeah. I think it's like guy's self. Is that a insight check?
Creature
from
can
it?
use an investigation check
Investigation check.
if you wanted to try.
If
I'll
you
make an investigation.
if you
check.
find any type of
I'll make
reasoning,
an
so.
investigation check. Just because.
You know, it's a guard. You know what? I don't see any.
You don't question it.
Yeah, I don't question it. There's a guard in this area.
Well.
My DC's 13.
Dang it. Hey. Lucky.
You can't lucky it. Probably can't. But
I believe, lucky for her, she can re-roll any dice
any die,
and has to
any-
use the second one.
Yep.
So it's not like it's not the halflings where the halflings if they get a 1 they can re-roll.
11.
She's a
And the lowest spell DC ever. All right, good. Move to the gate. Go to the north gate.
All right.
Okay, how long does that last?
Now.
Okay. Marches you through. Not really too many people question you marching a person
Yeah, I have my sword. Yeah, too.
through it.
Well,
You
right
get,
here.
I mean, you get a little bit of looks because he's not bound
Yeah.
or anything. You get to the gate, and the 5 guys turn around.
Are they making burgers and shit?
One
Bomb ass fries.
is the guy that was like in charge of that little squad.
Oh, God. Wait, did he see you?
No,
okay, he doesn't. He only knows about him.
The 4 others were there as more backup.
But nobody has seen purple.
No, yeah, nobody saw him. Nobody's seen her yet, really, except for the ones that could smell her. Yeah. But they turn around and they look. Who's he?
Found him screwing around in here. Open the gate so I can take him in.
Yeah, open it. One of them goes over there and unlocks it and starts opening it. As he does, another one begins to come over to pretty much take you in custody.
I got him. I'll take him in.
Outrink you, soldier.
Oh, really?
We got you. We got him. We can take him from here.
Does he really outrank you?
Oh, I'm sure.
I thought you were a noble.
I've just got a gun. No, I'm a guard. I'm in disguise.
He's in disguise as a guard.
Yeah.
This dude here is a higher ranking officer, and
You could disguise yourself as a higher ranking officer.
Oh, shit about that. I didn't know.
he just saw somebody in here.
I'm going to disguise myself as a guard captain.
Why
In the
not?
middle of the...
Why not? It's a bunch of bullshit anyways. Go high. Go big or go home.
You probably know
I-
the guard
I-
captains.
yeah.
Do I have
Oh,
any way
probably
to-
does.
He natural 16 looking you up and down as you said you got it from here.
Yeah.
Shit.
Jay gives up.
And
Run!
who the f-
That's exactly what I say. Run! And I missed the step.
he in the middle of who the fuck, because he sees the rapier, which is not a standard guard issue weapon. Who the fuck? Where the fuck did he go?
Did you both miss the
I say run, and I missed the step.
Fudge! I'm
Cool. I'll Misty step as well.
You know,
this.
and then you're just a bear in the street.
I run.
No, you hop like the bear.
Hey, I have 40 feet of movement.
During this whole commotion,
Yeah, Jesus. 30 feet.
first of all,
Half of
this guy who was leading you out, as they grabbed you and they looked him up. Who the fuck? All of a sudden he's gone. Where the fuck did he go?
I said run before I missed
Yeah,
the step.
they hear. Oh, you hear run, but during this commotion, the weapons get drawn and everything to you as he's still holding you, and all of a sudden you just. The fuck is happening? Because
Poor guard is having the worst damn day.
at his feet, you vanish, but now there's a weasel. Get the fucking weasel! He turned into a weasel. Come here, and they give. How fast can you run?
I can run 30 feet.
30
I can
feet?
dash and then dash again.
Yeah.
Bonus action dash.
Nice.
No, transforming is a
They
bonus action, right?
they give chase to you for a bit,
He says a bit.
and they stop because you can outrun them. You can pretty much pace them pretty good. So they give chase for like a minute or so before you lose them, darting around a couple of turns and stuff, and they're like,
We're magicians.
those of you that might still be in the area just hear the guard captain that's there go, let's lock up and not speak of this to anybody.
They've had the weirdest shift.
And I seen all this from a distance, and I'm like,
I get if you two stayed around, I suppose.
I'm just
Best
whistling.
act ever. Disappearing
They close-
weasel.
Yeah, but it's a miss. So they go,
I got us out of here.
yeah, and you pop out of the miss.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's just he vanished, and there's just a weasel in his place.
It's like he shapeshifted.
How did that happen? But they don't know what the. They have no
They
idea.
thought there were 2 people. Nope. 3 people.
They don't know it's 3. They think it's still
Gone.
2 or something.
Hey, I'm out of this mess. I was never here.
I'm guessing you'll head back.
Yeah.
Yep, we all
The
go to
fight is,
DoorSmashers.
like, if you did fly out at nighttime,
The only thing you two saw was a guard, a 6th guard, holding Priqrin kind of with weapon drawn. Also, just what vanish, and then Priqrin vanish, and then this little furball just started scattering, zigzagging, serpentine, and just fucking running.
And the guards take off, right?
And the guards take it off like 3, but 2 kind of stay, but 3 leave. And then you hear them kind of walking back, going, "The fuck just happened?" And yeah, so you don't know who that 6th guard was. It just vanished after saying, "Run!"
you keep the disguise on.
It is not a concentration. He stepped out and bolted.
So I didn't hear any discussion of rendezvous of when you guys.
Actually, I'll just stay as a guard all the way back to the DoorSmashers.
After I see that happen,
That's the correct answer, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, no.
then if I get caught in the streets, I can.
As
You
long
went
as,
that way!
as long as you don't pull out that sword of yours. to give it away, disguise pretty much works.
I'm sorry, I twisted my ankle. You guys go on ahead.
I can't believe I.
Call the ambulance, but not for me.
I can't believe what?
I can't believe that her investigation to see me didn't work.
Dude, I rolled a 10 and a 9.
Oh man, that was so close. You guys make it back to the DoorSmashers. Are the twins still waiting up for them?
I don't know how long has it been?
They've been gone for well over an hour, close to 2 hours.
Yeah, I think Bart had pulled a chair up in front of the fire, stoked it up nice and toasty, and
Okay.
drinking some of the ale, and looking at the troll skull of it, just relaxing. I don't know what.
What the fuck happened?
I don't. Nobody. I didn't hear. Oh, sorry. My caffeine's wearing off. I did not hear discussion about if you guys got separated, where to meet up.
The plan was to get some.
But seeing how you saw Priqrin just vanish, and obviously has come back out, I guess the plan is just head back.
I mean, they've seen. Well, I know that Thoron has seen Bertram Misty Step. I know that they've seen Bertram Misty Step. So,
But
Bart,
you're in disguise.
yeah, that's right. You didn't know that.
So all I saw was a guard just disappear.
that is absolutely terrifying.
You know what? It tracks though.
You could have said, "Look, ah!" and just like pretended he killed you or some shit, and fucking Misty stepped away.
Gone.
Just what? Wait,
Because I can blame
the guards are trying to decide: was he telling us to run? They just vanished. Anyways, now you make it back first.
Yeah.
Seeing how you can take the direct route there in your form, in your disguised self form. Do you walk in through the door as a guard? Are you going back to the inn or are you going home?
I'm going back to the inn.
Okay. Do you keep your disguised self when you walk in or do you drop it before you walk in?
I keep it.
Okay. Bart, walking in through the tavern is a guard a guard. You turn around hearing the door open up and a city guard is walking in.
What the fuck are you doing in my place? You can't just barge in here.
He's talking to himself again.
Again,
And,
I don't
City
see
guard's
no stuff.
response
Bertram says, whoa, Bart. Me, I'm just in disguise. We did the thing with
with the thing with the
Bart. Oh. Yeah, that's a good disguise. Let me see if he even try. Oh, shit.
nope. He was for sure convinced he was getting raided. That's all right. Oh fuck. It's invincible.
He just looks him up down. That's a good disguise.
All right.
I was giving himself compliments again.
I would probably say, given the fact if you're still in beast form, and you're sprinting the fuck,
I can just dash.
you would probably be the next person making
Go
it
for
back.
sure faster than.
Oh, I'm walking there like I did nothing wrong.
I have a tankard that an empty tankard I could just pull out.
So-
Darn.
Coming
Take my
inside
friend
the door is this long rat furry creature thing that you recognize pretty well as you've seen the form before. Mal in her weasel form, ferret, whatever, skitter just across the floor, and by then Bertram had already.
I can see Brennan skidding.
Ow!
I assume Bertram has dropped his form before she did.
No, I'm gonna stay at the guard
Okay.
for when Bertram comes in.
You see this guard inside there standing with Bart as you come in sliding.
Fudge. No! Or,
Yeah, that's
Just
me.
see if you recognize me now.
How I got it.
Did you change back to Mal?
Yeah.
We need roll to see.
17.
Okay, see.
Yeah, when you turn back, you're like, oh.
Seriously, Bertram.
Hey, I got us out of there, didn't I?
Hey, I didn't notice you at first.
Well, that was the whole
Dude,
point.
those guards chased me for a few minutes.
In a little bit, Priqrin, I think you probably got a little bit of a head start on the other two.
Yeah, teleportation.
And you come in probably a couple of minutes after Mal does. A guard standing there with both Mal and Bart. As you walk in through the door, they
I
all
think
turn
I
and
found
face you.
You think they found us?
Freeze.
Please.
No, I don't think the city will miss one mark.
Fireball.
So you go in a evasive action and go, Mount Fireball!
They should be glad to do it too.
That's where I have to change back quick.
No, we have to keep the bit on.
Did the guards work? I just take off my hat. It should be. It should be.
Yeah, they have helmets on.
Yeah, I just take off my hat. It's me.
And you had me going.
Yeah.
No,
That
now
was
we
your
have to
plan, though,
trick.
wasn't it?
Yeah?
We have to trick Thoron and Bahst now. I don't know where Bernnice is. Is she downstairs?
Bernice is.
No, Bernice probably went up.
So, Thorin
to bed.
and
She was tired.
Bahst.
Yes.
I think Boss will be first because he got a walking speed of 30.
Thorin and Bahst.
Oh,
I thought
Sorry.
it sounded like you two were sticking together
Yeah.
because he kind of
He'd be ahead of me,
walked
though,
over
Sam.
there. Well, he
He'd
can,
be able
he can
to
slow
walk.
his pace down for you.
Yeah.
Like walking.
A child.
Usually when you're walking in a group,
Children.
usually when you walk in a group, you walk as fast as the slowest
Yeah.
person. So, you guys happen to get stopped along the way.
I might take her down.
Yeah, he's.
I
he's
understand that, but
It's important.
It's still past curfew. You get stopped
And
by
in a wartime situation.
the guy. The guy that stops you. Halt!
Uh,
Are you aware that it is past curfew?
yeah, I was just trying to make all of them.
Actually, I didn't know it was past curfew. I apologize.
Should have told me.
Ignorance does not excuse your disobedience of the law.
Misunderstood the time it would take.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I'm literally on my way of taking him. I apologize. If you could forgive us, we won't cause you any more
Don't
problems.
trick a horse.
As you can see.
Don't dwarf a horse.
You know how unbelievable that situation
I'm gonna need a deception check from
What part is the lie?
somebody.
is.
You're not drunk.
Oh, I'm not playing drunk. He's playing drunk.
14.
Yeah. It's still a deception. You're not, I mean, you're heading the same direction, you're taking him home, but somebody's pretending to be drunk that they're not drunk.
So,
There is a deception amongst the group.
all right.
14.
Does he get advantage since I'm trying to sell it?
The die has been cast.
What?
The die has been cast.
Yes.
The time to ask for revenge has gone.
Yes, my lord.
Anyways, 14. Only if there was some way you could identify yourself to maybe pass these guards.
Like, you have a necklace.
Or some sort of badge.
Yeah, I got Harper's seal on. Something like that.
Somewhere I got it.
Yeah.
I was hoping it's something you go, hey, here's my badge. I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know all
Got it
that.
from the police academy.
Yeah, it's funny. You haven't whipped it out yet. It's all cool.
Oh, yeah, you use it
You
as
keep it in your pants. I understand. It's all good. With a 14? Maybe we should haul you in, let you sleep it off.
How many's in this group that they're stopping us?
You really want to fight?
where
I just asked
where
the
are we
question.
currently? How far away from the
It's a small patrol. You got about 6, 7 guys.
Oh my god.
Dude, you're gonna get bigger.
have fun with that Misty Step.
Did you just take off?
Damn.
I'm fine. Let's go.
Wow.
How far,
Standing there like a.
It's like, you went to the group of Misty Step.
how far is Misty Step again?
30 feet.
Huh?
30 feet.
30 feet?
And then 25 feet.
So
the
where,
dash should be 50 feet.
where are you Misty stepping to?
Anywhere really dark.
Well,
Away.
you have to see where you're going. I mean
have dark
that's
vision.
I know, but I'm just saying you have to see where you're going.
Even with
Where-
Misty Step, I can beat you. You know.
Where are you?
You're surrounded.
Where are you Misty stepping?
That's what I was trying
Rooftop,
to ask. Where
ground? Where are you going? Just describe. Just
I'm trying to
describe.
figure out where we are. How
You're
far
in
away.
it. street,
The street.
like a side street. You guys weren't stealthing. You
I
were
know.
making noise.
Oh yeah.
So they came.
They saw.
They kind of cut you off in a way as you were walking down the street. That's why you got caught. Because you were not stealthing. You were walking.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where I would.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to. Are you like trying to misty step on a roof and try to cut across the roofs, or are you trying to misty step behind him and pick him
Not
up?
again. Not that again.
I'm
so goddamn
just
pissed
trying.
off right now.
I'm letting you just tell me how you
Like,
where you
off the
go.
map,
Yes.
Where would I
Just let you
be?
stand there holding the bag.
There's no bag to hold. You are the bag.
Your bag, baby.
It's not your gang.
Yeah, there's
babe.
too many.
Yeah.
This group has way too much fun with Misty stuff.
We do.
I
Who's all
mean,
got Misty Step? 1, 2, 3, 4.
half the party,
I thought you did.
I just
half
can run
half the
fast.
party can fucking Misty step.
I can dash twice with my
We're gonna
move.
fix
Can I
that.
also cast haste on myself?
We're gonna fix that one of these days.
I'm the
It's
slowest
gonna be-
person.
Just for the
here.
sheer
I'm the slowest
shits of this,
So
sure.
So I cast haste on myself, Misty Step out of there, and I'm gonna Misty Step.
So wait. So you're
You
gonna
can't, you
You're
can't
gonna-
cast all of them.
you're gonna cast haste before you Misty step.
Misty step first.
Yeah, Misty Step first, then
And
haste.
then
Okay.
And then haste.
Yeah, because
And
I'm
then-
gonna Scooby Doo the hell out of that.
It's not combat. I'm allowing it just because it does have technically he could easily have 6 seconds of in between the
Yeah,
casting.
running. Yeah.
Yeah.
One is a bonus action spell. The other one's not.
Yeah.
So
It'd be 12 seconds.
I'm gonna let it play out just because this is a hilarious moment, and you're not in combat.
He's not. I'm about
You're
to be.
not in combat yet. So
Dude,
hold on.
don't kill
So
the
you
dog.
disappear, and you go where?
I'm trying to figure out where I would be on this map. Like how far away from Troll Skull.
I'm just using point imagination.
Point imagination.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to bolt into an
What
alleyway.
is haste, dude?
Makes my movement speed twice.
Jesus.
Yeah, but listen to how long it lasts.
Minute.
That's still 10 rounds.
No, I understand. That's
Okay. That's 100 foot of movement right there.
All balls.
he can get going, but then after it wears off,
Then,
he stopped for 6 seconds to catch his breath.
yeah.
No, I'm just saying you got rooftops. You can misty step behind them. You can once you misty step behind them, you can try to cut down like
Yeah, that's
a
what I was
side.
going to cut down.
Just use your
Step
imagination.
behind him,
Yeah,
and
just
then behind the guards. Cast haste and then bolt up through into the alleyways.
okay.
I'm so goddamn mad because I don't know what to do
A
right now.
few of them, 3 of them that were in the back, kind of turned because you're not very quiet.
Oh yeah,
You're
no,
loud.
no. And especially
So
with
you
moving
disappeared,
that
and then they
fast,
hear a clutter right behind them. They turn around,
and I'm already
and you're just all of a sudden they just hearing that noise running, and then they
it's
talk.
echoing away.
The middle one leads into the one that's talking. He goes, sir, what is it? I think I know that guy.
The one that came in for the spider's eyes, which
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was Thorn.
his shenanigans again.
I
The savior of Waterdeep.
The true rifle over the throne.
I don't know why he ran. He could have just shown his badge and been fine.
Fucking with the other person.
Sir, if this guy was with him, he's probably not causing any harm.
Is your hand on your ass? You said you were about to fight.
It's my call, and if I want to haul him in, it will haul him in.
Meal service.
Please don't. Had a really rough couple of weeks.
You certain I was who was that guy with you?
Thoron.
Fuck.
I'm just sad at this point. Like,
You said you could keep up.
Yes,
yeah, what else did you fucking guess?
I wanted to prove a point that you couldn't keep up.
Can't now.
This is your quick chance. If you want to try to dash away, try to run away, go right ahead. If you want to run away, just do it now.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just take off in the opposite direction of where he's going, so they have to pick where he.
So you just like book it.
Yeah, I dash and everything. That's 80 movement right there.
Okay. Okay. Let me. Fuck. Okay. You take off running, and
Just see it, dude. You're standing there talking, and you're just like, oof.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yes, Thoron.
you run for a full fucking sprint on. Just run. After a minute, you kind of stop. You look back. Nobody's chasing you. Nobody's there. Full sprint running. You make it to the inn. Standing there in the inn, kind of talking amongst themselves. You see a guard, Bart, Mal, Priqrin. Don't see Thoron yet.
I'm pissed. I go to the brewery.
Catching his breath just behind you as you're stepping in through. Or just kind of.
I look up, see a city guard. Oh, fuck.
You don't see him. Oh, fuck behind you.
Oh, I'm going to the brewery, though. I'm really upset at Thoron right now.
In the whole commotion, I mean, you running and everything else, you just saw this high-stepping fucking boss just running down the street, and you just started trying to give chase, too, but...
Laughing the whole way, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys all make it. The guard's there, everybody's staring at you two at the doorway.
Guys, we got caught.
Insight. It'd be insight, right?
Investigation.
Investigate. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's a straight 11. So I don't. So,
Are you trying to deceive him?
I'm helping you.
but I have to pass his thing.
Yeah.
Don't I?
Yeah, to see.
I did not pass it.
To recognize that it's Bertram, yeah. Okay.
So
you
there's
you got him fooled.
So you can, so I can see how many stories is 30 feet. That's 3 stories, right? 3.5 stories ish.
So you haven't stepped fully in through the doorway.
No. So if I look up, I see like top area.
You see the
You
of
see the ceiling.
ceiling.
No, if I would step out.
Yeah, if you
And
step
I looked up.
out of the doorway, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Yeah, I stepped out.
You're not fully in it. You back up and you look up. You're outside. You see the wall. You see your
Yeah. Let me step up there.
He's gone.
Freeze!
Oh, it's already gone. I'm already up there. You're like, freak.
What about you?
What?
Where have you been?
With him? Kinda.
You,
When he left me in the fucking dust.
you turn around and he's not there.
I'm done. I'm done with this conversation. I'm so angry. I'm going
Freeze.
to the brewery. No, don't
You're
care.
under arrest. You're out
No, I'm
after
not.
curfew.
No, I'm not. Fucking try.
Make an investigation.
Fucking try. No, I'm pissed off. I actually. You know what? Here's how mad I am. I actually rage. Fucking.
I turn into a bear and I tackle him.
It's going to be initiative roll.
God.
Hold on. I gotta
16.
This is the bear bull market.
Hold on. I gotta get my other dice out. I only have one set.
All this is happening. I'm taking my bombs. I'm getting relaxed. My bed.
19, 14,
He's just mad now.
21. 21.
You get advantage too, don't you?
I did an advantage.
Wait, are you rolling initiative?
Yeah, because she's trying to tackle him and he went into a rage.
I'm.
All right, so I go first.
Breeze, I have no idea where the fuck you are.
I
dude.
went to bed.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You went to bed.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because Bertram.
Is this
Everyone
Bertram?
going or just you
Bertram,
and me?
what'd you roll?
31.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
The guard goes first.
Okay, go ahead. What are you doing?
Oh, wait, is this before he rages or after he
No,
rages?
they raged and turned into bear form,
So you
and then
and
initiative.
now the initiative started
All right, like,
because
so,
that's what sparked the initiative.
So I take off my hat again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa, we're just fucking with you. It's me,
Roll persuasion, because I'm pissed.
It's
I'm not even kidding at this point.
Bertram, persuasion. 17.
You can inside check that.
Yeah, what insight?
Bertram, just chill, man, chill. We're just fucking with you. Where's Thoron go?
Oh, I failed my insight. Yeah, I'm not mad at you guys. I'm not mad at you guys.
Just calm down. Let's go have an ale.
You definitely recognize it's him.
I know it's
and a
him,
prank's being
but I
pulled.
am angry.
Just calm down.
like someone bring me an ale.
Let's go have an
now.
ale. Let's go have an ale. Come on.
I'm just standing like this until if she moves. then-
It'd be your turn, then he's
Bear down.
persuading you to calm down.
Right to bear arms.
She's about to bear down.
I actually wanted to see what was going to happen between us, but you know what? Because you rolled so high, I go get an ale.
Put my hat back.
But I'm like breaking the glass as I'm doing it.
Okay.
Just breathe.
Well,
Like steam is coming
I
off.
hate to piss you off even more,
What?
but you get maybe like
The rest of the ale is in my
about
room.
2 inches worth down at the bottom of that mug. Not even like half of it, like a quarter of the mug, as the barrel runs dry.
I'm so.
Oh no, the anger is shredding.
I pick up the barrel to check. Yes.
You get
4 drops.
1 drop left
Oh god damn it.
to come out of it.
Yeah.
This is the
It-
barrel, right? You
yeah.
can lick the bum, try to get the rest of it out.
It's like the bung. Unplug the bung hole.
Let me. I got a 2 advantage on this because I'm gonna break this damn thing.
Don't break it.
I got a 13 plus.
I go
I
downstairs.
get advantage
and
on
I'm
strength
wondering,
chance
my
plus
barrel's
3.
broken. I
And
don't
no,
get it.
okay.
Just
It's 13.
what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to break this damn thing. It's like this. And break it. Because I'm angry.
Okay.
Thoron left me in the dust.
You know, my cue is
Twice.
going on in my head
Huh?
of when.
Twice!
Whatever.
Twice, damn it!
It'll be fine.
I'm grumbling the whole time.
So-
Tired the entire night.
So
I go like
you
this.
broke a tanker, and now you guys just witness him squeeze the life out of this Capri Sun.
Who's my couch?
Yeah, the barrel's destroyed. He squashed it flat. I mean, it's just whoosh, and the splinters and everything else. That barrel's gone.
Yeah.
No, we gotta see what strength.
All
we
right,
got.
let's go to bed.
No.
Boss is gonna go outside. Go do some push-ups to calm down.
No, it's my turn.
I can't in the backyard.
Isn't this
It's
just
technically her turn.
Yeah, their turn.
She hasn't stepped down.
So please attack.
She hasn't bear down on anything yet.
I go behind the bar. I pick you up with my strength that I have as a bear.
What's your strength as a bear?
+4.
That's it?
Yes.
4 is pretty good.
+4 gives
it's
you around
better
like
than what I
18,
have.
19, right?
I have an
So
11 as Mal. The bear has 19. So that's
I have an
a
8
pretty
plus
big
4
step.
too. That's why I'm saying.
mhm.
22.
Is this a strength check?
Yeah.
And don't make me call Bernnice.
Oh,
Oh, day.
Dave's not here.
23.
Don't make her. Don't make him call Mama Bernice.
Okay,
A slipper.
I was fine. I was gonna go outside.
I'm gonna take you outside.
You help her with her taking you outside.
And then I just.
Wait, say that again. 'Cause
You were already heading outside, is what you said. She is going to take you outside. So with both your guys' strength, you take yourself outside.
Under bear power.
Under bare minimum.
One bear power.
I love it. The dad jokes.
Hopefully guards don't walk by and see you outside.
I'm in the backyard. I can do push-ups in my backyard.
Oh, no,
The staples
I'm
thing.
outside. I'm not outside.
A bench pressing
He's
versus.
outside.
There's no
There's
horses.
none. There's all got stolen.
Horses are not there.
So
They
here's
all
the
got
next question:
commandeered.
Does the door to the building open this way or this way?
In.
Does it
opens
matter?
Good. Once he steps outside, I sit in front of the door.
It opens in.
You just lay it in front of the doors.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going full up anyway.
After all the shenanigans that have been pulled tonight, anger is being spent, people running away. The night
That's
is done.
the dwarf in the west.
As you guys go
I still
to,
beat you.
I barely beat them. I mean, you should just
I get
How
it.
many spells did you
So
have to
close.
cast to beat me?
so close. It was a very close neck and neck type of situation. The night is over with. You guys take a long rest. So whoever's cast spells and everything else, you can get them back. If you took damage, you get damage back. But the night is over with, and that is where we're going to end it. And we will pick up next session with us here. As I flip back to my camera is stopped.
That's what she said.
Well, I'm making this weird look right now because I don't have my camera set. There it goes. All right. For some reason, the camera froze. Anyways, that's where we'll end it for tonight. For the session, you guys will pick up on the next session in the morning. Waterdeep, finishing up any type of downtime stuff you guys need to get done. And we'll just continue on with that. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already following, hit that follow button. It definitely helps us out. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. Anybody else got anything else to say?
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Till next time, guys. Thank you so much.
Fucking protect you.
I am Drunk Monkey 42. That is last call for me.
Honestly,
See you guys next stream. Peace.
Gotta have an angry dwarf.